welcome back, finally, to the world of Timarta, where, as always, it was a Tuesday. After some mild excuses for leaving, including illness,
hey, COVID sucks. Don't get COVID.
Sucks.
Yeah. Wear a fucking mask.
Yep.
Distance.
Get your shots.
Do what you can. Get your goddamn shots.
We are finally back for a long-awaited session. We are back to the forest with the manabees, and we have the whole party here. They can't see that yet.
I know.
We have the whole party here.
I realized that after I...
For announcements, I don't think we have any announcements for tonight, other than we're back. And
Mercury's fucking killing it, apparently.
What? Yes.
And Mercury's fucking killing it,
I
apparently.
haven't even rolled yet.
But, like,
Look at
that.
how dope you are.
Cool. I'm trying something new, so I'm very excited that everybody has drawn attention to it.
so,
sorry.
in case you're new here, I'm Peter. My pronouns are he, him. I will be DMing this session.
I am Grace. My pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Honey Smith. Pronouns also she, her.
I'm Roderick. I will be playing Telavir, and my pronouns are he, him. His pronouns are guess.
I'm Gwen, pronouns they, them. I play Ashkar, also they, them.
I'm Carlos, pronouns he, him, and I'm playing Dr. Typhoon, pronouns also he, him.
And I'm Mercury, pronouns any, and I am playing Thistle the monk, pronouns they, them.
So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were on an expedition deep into the dark forest south of Rhyme, where they had learned that there was a hag who had a rift to the plane of shadows encased in a small rock that was causing the curse of darkness to flood out into the forest.
Lots of problems.
Big problems.
As they were going through the forest, they discovered something that the local villagers did not know existed down here, which was that there is a hive of manabees in the forest. Manabees are giant bumblebees. They are the size of manatees, and they are lovely unless you piss them off. But it's kind of hard to piss them off. But turns out being evil spiders who are mimicking one of the party members is a really good way to piss them off.
Watching them just chop it into chunks was pretty entertaining.
It was pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to do a really
I
quick
was
sound.
looking forward to interrogating him.
Right, well you left the unconscious body near where the bees could see it. As the party,
It was
as we faded to black
beautiful.
at the end of the last session, the party realized that the spy amidst their ranks had alerted... Was a spider, and had alerted the colony of shade spiders to its predicament, and an all-out assault on the Manabee Hive was just starting. Unfortunately for the party, we're going to leave them now and jump to Dr. Typhoon. One last thing. If you have issues with either claustrophobia or spiders, this is not a good episode to watch. Claustrophobia, just come back in like 10-15 minutes and you'll be fine. Spiders are going to be here all session. So, Dr. Typhoon.
Right. Let's do this.
The last thing you remember was that your good friend Thistle had gotten caught in a trap made out of invisible thread. Rope. So a big rope net, and some bells had gone off, and you heard a bell behind a tree in the and took a look, and there was a sharp pain right in the back of your neck. You're waking up really groggy.
Okay.
You have the worst headache, but it's so warm and snuggly in here. Just wrapped all nice and tight up as you gently rock back and forth. You still cannot move, but your consciousness has come back to you.
So, take a look around, see if there's... Can I see? Because the last time it was super dark.
It's still pitch black. And unfortunately, you can't see. There seems to be some sort of a blanket or fibrous material stuck to your face. And when I say you can't move, I mean some sort of chemical paralysis. Also, you're bound up.
It's those wicked demons.
Yeah.
Gonna have to write your thesis on this.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that's not good at all. Can I move my mouth? Can I talk?
It's sluggish and slow, and it's hard to move. You can kind of open it. You're not having trouble breathing.
It's a good first step.
Yep. Roll me a perception check real quick.
All right. First of the day. What we got? A
That's
1.
Hawks.
Hawks.
Well, okay, fine. All right, 13 plus
It's meant to be.
perception. 13.
13 is enough to hear... You hear the creaking of a branch and some sort of what sounds like conversation. You do not understand the words. And then, like a weird chittering noise, and then the scuttling of legs.
I don't have enough time to spend an hour to contemplate languages. So.
It's only 10 minutes for the ritual cast, but I would make you make an Arcana check. You have no idea how much time has passed, by
Is
the
it
way.
contemplate languages?
It's
Comprehend.
comprehend languages.
Oh, I thought I'd been doing it wrong this whole time.
I like contemplate.
I do like
though.
contemplate.
It's not a spell, it's just a ritual.
Yeah.
Why is why?
I motioned to change the ritual version to contemplate languages.
It's long enough for a contemplation.
10 minutes for a
Anything I can
contemplation?
just sort of do.
I could contemplate for hours if I ever had the fucking
Shh,
time.
y'all aren't here.
All right.
I will send you out of this room.
I want to see what happens to Dr. Typhoon.
I continue trying to orient myself, and I guess focusing on sound of the voices nearby. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna guess that I might come to a little more as whatever
Okay.
I've been drugged or
Roll
concussed
an-
with.
Roll an investigation check.
All right, investigation. I actually have something in that. 15.
15. After a few minutes, like 5 or 6 minutes, you realize that you're webbed up and your face is hanging down, but you're still sort of upright. So your feet are below you, but your back is tied to something that feels sort of like curved.
Okay. Feet below, but also head is hanging over.
So like a like Superman coaster style thing.
Right.
You're like
Okay.
hanging facing down,
Yeah.
but you're at a slight angle, so your head is above your feet.
I'm like,
You're starting to get a little bit of feeling back in your nose and your lips, and you're also realizing you're really hungry and
like-
really thirsty.
let's see. I've said before though that it requires a lot of semantic-y, gestury things, so
I will still allow you to attempt it. I'm gonna make you do an Arcana check, and that DC is gonna be high for you in particular.
alright. I'm also gonna impose a stealth check on me because my character will literally be sort of whispering, muttering as he's hearing the people talking, just sort of thinking aloud, trying to figure out if he can piece the language, what that could be, stuff like that. So cinematically, people are having conversation, and in the foreground and in the background, he's attached or tied up to a thing, and every once in a while, there's like this whisper, just like, and every once in a while, they're like,
So, here's what I'm going to give you. Your Arcana check is at disadvantage because you are real tied up. Your stealth check is at advantage because you are real cocooned up.
Alright. Whammy die. Okay, so let's do Arcana check first to see if this whole venture works. Lowest dice. The 2, unfortunately. So that's a 7. So spell probably fails, but let's see if they figure out that I'm doing a thing. A 12 for stealth.
Alright. How tenacious are you in the casting of this spell? Like, are you determined to get this spell off no matter what? Or when it is really, really difficult and you're having a hard time with it, are you going to give up?
If you put it that way, I'd probably keep trying.
Cool. 2 hours of attempts go by.
Oh.
And every time you're just a little closer, you're able to get your fingers to wiggle a little bit more. You're eventually able to slide one hand down and you realize you have all of your stuff on you. And so you're able to, after trying this over and over and over the course of like 2 hours, slowly wriggle an arm down to get to... What do you use as a spellcasting focus?
I use the quote unquote dark shard amulet.
So then you're able to not stretch a hand down, but you're able to stretch a hand up and get your fingers in contact with the amulet, which gives you just the push you needed to be able to get through this after 2 or 3 more tries. Unfortunately, by this time, there is not a lot of conversation. You noticed that the movement is starting to get a little bit more hurried. And the only thing... Like, give me a perception check.
Just do the sparkly red one.
Just regular.
10.
10 is enough to hear the words before to actually clearly make them out, because the comprehend language spell is comprehending the mumbles that you're just barely hearing. So you're getting pieces of words, something spy amidst the group of them, we're tracking the intruders, and you finally, you get, we've heard the alert, they're near the bees, we must go on a full offensive. And all of a sudden, the movement picks up greatly.
I was going to regret failing that Arcana check.
I know there's a cantrip that's like any elemental type. It does like just a brief splash of damage of any elemental type.
Chaos bolt.
There's is it a cantrip or is it a first level spell?
Is that a first level spell? Oh, hold on. Let me check.
You probably also have produce flame, which is
Yeah. Well,
Set
cantrip.
your cocoon
if
on
I'm
fire.
yeah, like
and fall tier.
I'm assuming a 17 intelligence tells me that I probably shouldn't set the webs that I'm sitting in on fire.
So you are...
Do feather pop prepared?
You can't really tell what kind of webbing they are as it is stuck to your face.
Right.
You also are smart enough to realize that there is something happening, and you are not here. You also have realized that after about 10 minutes of the faster moving, you realize that you're starting to really fully get feeling back. You still cannot move. It is just no longer chemical, it is merely the webs holding you still.
I want to use the Dark Shard Amulet special ability to cast Acid Splash on my around my hands webs to melt webs away.
Okay. What is your full intention with this?
Basically just trying to melt away my my bindings to be able to get out, escape.
Are you trying to do this stealthily?
I mean, does it sound like they're leaving?
Oh, no. You're moving.
Oh, I'm going with them.
You're moving.
Oh, that was not clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. The
we
motion
heard
of
moving.
you
Mm-hmm.
is moving faster. You are moving faster in the cocoon. The voices aren't getting further away from you at all.
Oh, I see.
Some of them are, but there's one voice in particular that sort of it sounds a bit authoritarian, and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I guess I try to be stealthy about it.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Playing
Alright.
dictator.
Stealth check. Ooh, natural 20.
Yes!
No modifiers.
So-
'cause I don't have index bonus.
You're able to manage to, without hurting yourself, burn away just enough of the cocoon with a cantrip to give yourself about like a sleeping bag's face opening of burned away cocoon. So your face is free and your hands are free.
Little T-Rex arms.
And you're
Okay.
still fully webbed up, and you realize that you can
Can't
see,
anything. Oh.
because you have dark vision,
That's true. I do.
you can see the ground, the floor beneath you, and all of a sudden you're no longer warm. The biting cold of the forest is hitting you in the face and hands. And you can see the canopy beneath you, and very long legs out to either side, if you look to the left and right, moving to the side as you are moving along. And you are facing away from the direction you are moving in. And with that, we're going to roll initiative.
Woo!
Funsies.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Alright.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like you are
Did
on the
we
belly
roll
of the
an
giant.
initiative for-
Yeah,
thought we
I'm
rolled
almost
We might
certainly
have
on
last
something's
time.
belly.
Does anybody? I don't have
Alright,
it in
we
my
had
notes.
rolled
My notes are
initiative.
3 lines.
We rolled initiative for the first fight,
Oh,
but then there was like a bit of a break.
okay.
Yeah, I have the initiative for the first fight, and we're going to roll initiative for this
That's
second one.
proper.
Awesome, because I'm pretty sure my initiative's better this time around.
You were at the bottom last time.
Yeah, I'm
You
definitely
have
better
like a
off.
3 or something.
I think I rolled terribly.
I rolled pretty mediocre just now, but that's okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
That's a.
Oh.
Okay, so we're all going last, is what I'm hearing.
It's great when the road gets in that one.
All right, that's
I
that.
don't have reliable talent.
No, it makes sense the way my character's built, but I'm like, I miss
Oh.
having a bonus
Oh.
initiative.
Okay.
I have a +1 now.
I don't like that.
Yay!
I have +9.
No, you do like that.
Okay. Not from the sound of it, I
The
didn't. But
Speedra fucked up. Is that what you're saying?
No.
there?
That was
Spiders.
don't tell us. Let us be
Oh,
surprised.
okay, cool. That's the wrong thing. So, who got above a 20?
Wow, that's
Who
very.
got
ambitious.
above a 15?
Me.
Hey.
17.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Who got above a 10?
14.
I got a 10.
Jesus,
10
you
or
rolled a
above
1,
is
you still
usually
got a 10.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, by the time I'm at 12th level, I'll have a +15 to my initiative.
What?
Gross, that's
Fucking
amazing.
rogues.
Wait, no, I'm sorry,
Who
+19
got
to
it
my
was?
initiative.
Ashkar got a 14.
And then 10. Yep.
All right, and then we've got 5 and higher.
I got a 6.
I got a 7.
I know you said 5 and higher, but I heard Fime and higher, and I'm like, who the fuck is that?
No, you said hive and higher.
Ah.
Oh, all the bees.
Beep, 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 beep.
Mana bees. That says mana bees. It's green. It's hard to see.
You know, if I was a smart man, I would have printed out giant bee minis.
Yeah, but
Except
We
the
were
whole
a
point that
little
we were
bit
on
busy
hiatus
this month.
Was
Just a
that
little bit.
everything happening all the time forever?
Yes.
Oh god, it's been so much.
okay.
I
Jumping
had
back
some
to
reason
initiative,
for that.
Uh huh.
you can see deep in the forest under the table over here,
Yep.
long legs. You can see
Would be so
Oh.
spiders coming
I
out.
suppose I should switch to the battle camera.
Oh, yes.
Shouldn't
Oh,
I?
oh,
That
oh,
would make
yes,
sense.
yes,
awesome
yes.
if you had long legs to just come out for
One of those giant Halloween.
crab legs.
One of the skeleton ones that are hugely inaccurate.
Mm-hmm.
All of the enemies are still in the forest.
But I know. Okay, can I hear them coming?
You can hear them coming. You can see just at the edge here there are some creatures riding on spiders coming towards you.
Well, I think it's time for me to vamp out my wings. My radiant soul wings. Hello,
Oh
winged.
shit!
Winged honey.
Wing form.
And let me wait. Can somebody have me a PHP? Because I can't remember. I neglected to write down whether this was an action or not. I think
this
it
is
is.
not
It's
going
a
to be in the
bonus
PHP.
action.
Probably a bonus action.
Oh, you're right. This is Asimir stuff, so it's going to be in another book.
Tasha's or
Is it?
It's in one of Peter's.
I think it's the V, the one that's supposed to be the
Bolo?
V. Bolo. A
Okay.
lot of my stuff has Bolo written next to it, which would
That's
lead me
really
to think.
smart of you.
That's
Right.
very smart.
I just pull things from books and hope I don't
I literally
forget.
have things like 105 Volo, so I know it's page 105.
Holy
But did
shit.
I write that down for this ability? No, I did not.
What kind of an Asimar are you?
I am a radiant
hot one.
soul. I'm
You
the
can
shiny
use your
fancy
action to
Okay.
unleash divine energy. It is right here.
Cool. Just give it to me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was your action.
Yeah, Protector at Asimir. I cannot say it, just FYI. Okay, so Radiant Soul. You use your action to unleash divine energy within yourself, causing your eyes to glimmer and 2 luminous incorporeal wings to sprout from your back. I'll last for a minute. I have a flying speed of 30 feet. And then I can also deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or a spell.
Are you taking flight?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna go up, like, not super high. I think, like, 15-ish feet. I don't want to be out of the realm so that if I want to cast, like, a protection spell, I can't, like, get to people. But I want to be, like, basically what you see is Honey sees them coming, and she, like glorious golden wings sprout from behind her. She starts to rise up and her like golden hair just sort of floats behind her and her eyes are just sort of glowing. And basically the feeling you get is, come at me, bitches of darkness.
I like to think that. Oh, sorry.
No.
I like to think that Thistle standing next to you just sees this huge golden flash of movement in their peripheral and goes,
Well, that's new.
"That's new." Didn't know that she could do that. Fun
Okay.
fact.
Alright, so there we go. And I guess that's my action and my movement.
Mhm.
And then as a bonus action...
I really should move that camera down.
Which one?
The combat camera. Put it like.
I'm gonna probably cast something, but I need to look at it really quick. I just wasn't prepared to go first.
Well,
She doesn't happen
getting
very
her
often.
stuff. Can you
It
give me a
really
pencil so that I
doesn't.
can write my damage when it happens.
Okay.
Oh yeah, pencils help.
I have
might
one
steal
thing
a
I can
different
do,
one of
but
your
I'm gonna
pencils
try
for
to...
eraser purposes.
Well, back.
As long as it says lead in it. Nope, I need that one.
Well, yeah, then give me this one with the eraser.
The fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah, let's all take some time to look at what we.
Ashkar,
want
you
to
are
do.
on deck.
I have a question. Do I want to be really good at hitting things, or do I want to actually protect?
You would like to be hood getting it.
Get along with
Yes.
the stabby.
Hood it getting it?
Alright,
Good
then
at
I'm
hitting it.
gonna cast Wrathful Smite on myself,
Get
which means for the next minute, anytime you hit with a melee weapon attack, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage.
Alright.
And if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends. So, and I get extra radiant damage for Radiant Soul, so basically I just hit things hard when they get within range and when it's next my turn.
I desperately want you to scare whatever is carrying Typhoon.
I just fuck everything? Yes.
So, on that note, it's Ashkar's turn.
Okay, can you give me a sense of how many Spidrin there are?
There are like 5 or 6 over here, 5 or 6 over here, 2 or 3 here, and then something big back here.
And about how much distance is that?
The big one, you are getting the sense that it's there based off of the fact that you're seeing trees move and you're seeing like trees get knocked over. You don't have visual on it yet. The other ones have just entered visual, so like at the depth of your dark vision, 60 feet.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, my crossbow has decent range, so I'm gonna choose a spider and see if I can hit it.
Sure. You can tell that most of the spiders do have riders on top of them as well. They are small humanoid shadows, essentially, at this point.
Gonna aim for the larger target.
The spider itself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm assuming you pick the one you have the best shot on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that is not great.
Sorry,
That's
I'm
a
like reaching
13
over
to
you
hit.
forever.
A 13 is not going to
Yeah.
hit. Oh, sorry. You would have had disadvantage anyways.
Oh.
Because...
Well, maybe I can roll a 1. I'm kidding.
That's the spirit.
Alright, so I
Fix the
missed.
exposure.
Mhm.
And then, give me while I just remind myself what I do.
It's almost like it's been 4 weeks since we've played.
I don't
Yes,
understand
man.
why you guys are all having problems. I know what I can do.
Yeah, it's great. I just stab things.
I just punch things.
Yeah, see?
And sometimes I spend little points to punch things harder, faster, better, or more.
See if I.
Punch it.
You read.
Alright, I've already
Punch it.
activated my temporary hit points,
Punch
so
it.
I'm not doing the thing.
yeah, I think I am going to step up so that I'm in
So
line
wrong.
with Thistle.
Oh no.
And
This one here.
No, teal. Yeah, that one.
Teal is.
Yep. Teal
actually
is-
to the left of Thistle, so that if Honey landed, she'd be between us.
Awesome.
Rip Thistle.
And I'm gonna
Thistle is dead. Long live Thistle.
can't pull out my shield if I'm using my crossbow. I'm gonna find a hand crossbow, guys. It's gonna happen. Yes. Or
Look, there's one on the ground.
You could.
Yeah.
I wonder if they use any range.
Is that the monster's turn now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, scuttling at great speed out of the darkness.
Funsies.
With alacrity.
Woo!
Oh, they're cute.
So what army are these from?
These are
Oh,
Gloomspite
hey, could
gifts.
you pass me one?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Or
Hammer
hammer.
Brown!
Scary
How do you want me to
beasties.
put these down, my friend?
They are all coming out from the edges.
So
If
they're
you'll
up
just
here
start
right now?
placing them all along the edges here.
I'm going
um,
backwards.
Goodness, we're using the mana bees because otherwise we'd just be dead.
We would be totes.
Yeah, I
the
was looking
goats
at my
dead.
abilities and I was like, I punch things real good. I'm not so sure about my viability
There-
in this
I
fight.
have one.
There
area
might
of
be a
effects.
reason I chose to fly.
Yeah, thanks. Honey's just like, well, they're doomed. Shoom!
No, honey's
I'll
like,
just go live with my manabees in our manabee land.
Is that
No,
all
No,
of them
Honey
out
wouldn't.
yet?
Honey would literally die before
With
she would abandon
manabees.
her
Oh my
prize.
god, there's so fucking many of them.
That's not even all of them, I bet you.
Where am I? Am I here yet?
You're not on the board yet.
Okay.
You're on the big
Are
one.
those two next to the
I'm
two
pretty
mana bees right up on each other, or are they separate a bit?
These two are right up on the mana bees.
On each other, or separated a bit?
They're right up on each other.
Okay.
Because they're coming together. These two are rushing past.
Second
These
beetles.
three are rushing past. These three are rushing towards your mana bees.
No! Wait, what
Um,
were their names?
Jezebel, Lawrence, and I have it written down.
That's amazing.
I just saw this.
Okay.
Jezebel, Irene, and Lawrence, and we kept forgetting Irene's name last time.
So,
it's funny that I picked those
Irene
two.
was the least favorite child.
Oh.
Middle children, man.
I know, right?
we are going to have two spider attacks. One of them is going to hit Jezebel.
Not Jezzy.
Could be worse.
Oh,
Could be Lawrence. That man has poison
Grace,
weakness.
roll me a Constitution saving throw for Jezebel, please.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Does she add anything to it?
What is, yes, she adds +4 to it.
Oh shit, that's a
Mark
23.
one green.
Nice.
Okay. So she is going to take 14 damage.
Okay, I don't know how much. Am I supposed to be keeping track?
Yes,
of hit
I'm
points?
making you keep
All
track
right.
of
Well,
your
how
pet
many hit
bees.
points does she have in the first place?
200.
Oh shit.
This is gonna be Irene, because Irene is green.
So 14. Does each one have 200?
Yes, every mana bee has 200 hit points. They are big,
Tiny.
slow chonkers.
All the chunks.
They have an AC of 12.
They look like they have little mohawks from where we are.
Jezebel,
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yes.
I want to draw them with little funky little mohawks now.
Irene, Jezebel. Oh wait, the one that's was Jezebel. So Jezebel, Irene,
And then we've got
Lawrence.
Mrs. A spider attack against you. Misses. And then the rider is going to try and throw a net at you.
Rude.
That is a 15 plus 1 for 16. Does that hit your AC?
That does hit my AC, but that is a thrown weapon.
It is a thrown weapon.
Can I deflect missiles?
Yes,
You can deflect missiles.
Yes, you
Stuck her
can.
back at him.
Yes.
So I
Do
roll.
it.
This is 1 key point to attack with it, but I can do it just the catching on it
Yep.
for free. So 1d10 plus Dex mod. That's a 9.
Alright, so you subtracted its 0 damage
Mm-hmm.
down to 0,
Yep.
Which means you catch it.
which means you just...
You have a net.
It goes like this. And you can see that there are small little rocks attached to this net of invisible spider silk rope. And it comes out, and you just reach up and go and spiral it back together. So it is still holding the other end of the rope.
Okay.
You have a net in your hand.
So I have a net in my hand, and I'm sharing this net with this friend, who presumably has actions because it's not my turn.
Well, throwing the thing was
Throwing the net at
He still has movement.
No, they moved in on their
They
turn.
moved
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Technically, the net was thrown at you and Ashkar, but
Yeah.
also mount rules and all that.
Fair.
Blah.
I am not going to use my key point to throw it back yet because I feel like there's cooler shit that I can do.
cool. You are holding on. This little shadow creature looks very confused as it pulls, and the rope is suddenly taut.
But not for
Ashkar,
real
you are getting a
reasons.
spear attack against you.
Oh.
The dinosaur dice really like me. That is a nat 20.
That sucks.
It does.
It does.
That is no good. On the upside, your lipstick game is on point.
I think it's very funny that we both went for green and gold.
So that is 10 damage, and I need you to make a con save.
What is actually being thrown at me?
A spear.
A spear is being stabbed at you.
Technically a lance.
That is
A long spear.
a 23.
A 23. Excellent.
What
So
is a
you
lance?
do not
Really
take...
long spear.
What's 34 minus 6?
28.
You do not take extra poison damage.
Just noticed.
No.
Let's see here.
Yay, managing mob fights.
Yep. One of the riders has thrown a net over one of the bees.
Oh, no.
To my left.
Yep. If you will just knock the bee right in front of, or actually, sorry, both bees down on their side. Those bees are pinned to the ground, and one of them gets stabbed
Oh, God, yeah.
for a small amount of damage.
You want me to roll a con save for that, B?
No. I rolled a nat 20 for the con save.
I'm happy to make rolls for NPCs as long as I don't have to track them.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm making Grace keep track of Grace's bees
My
because they're
friends.
named.
Yep.
Um, you decided to name them. They're your problem now. So, with that, Televir, it is your turn.
Cool. Quick question. For the purpose of my sneak attack, which is dependent on basically soloing a character, do the mounts and their riders count as one or two entities?
They would count as two entities, unfortunately.
So I do not get to use my special sneak attack at all. Great.
Unfortunately, in
Not until
these
you isolate
circumstances,
one.
you
Yeah.
would not get to be able to do that.
Here, I'll pull the rider off of this one, and you can have the spider or the rider.
Okay. Then in that case...
Spider ride.
I will say that the bees would be considered friendly.
That actually makes it worse.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because not only do they have to be alone, but they also have to not have any of my allies near it either.
For your special stuff?
For my special one. It does help with regular sneak attack. But these guys are still big. As big as they are, and as prone as those are. Does it look like I'd be able to hide behind one of the two that are prone next to there? Just like dive onto the ground.
Behind one of the manabees? Yeah, they're big
take a
chunkers.
deep crouch. Cool. Then I'm gonna back up. I can't quite reach Mercury. Could you move me back over one? Yeah, like that. That's perfect. And I'm gonna bonus action hide right there, and so I need to roll a stealth check, I suppose.
Yep.
I know how to play this game. That'll be 19.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna try and get a sneak attack because I'm hidden on the one in the middle that's attacking Jezebel over there with my crossbow.
Which one?
Yeah.
Rider or spider?
Rider.
Okay.
Not like actually, but I'm kind of shooting him right between the eyes. And let's see, light crossbow's gonna be +6.
You have advantage.
Ooh. Okay, that'll be 24 to hit.
Hits.
So with sneak attack?
Yes.
Beautiful. So that's the wrong die. So I need a D8, and then it's a D6 for sneak attack, I believe.
A
Sneak attack,
D6 per level of rogue. Or per 2 levels of rogue.
Yeah. That one was cocked. So that'll be 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Let's see, so I moved about 15 feet. I've got a little bit of movement. I'm no longer hidden. Let's see, 30 feet doesn't really get me a lot. I'm just going to stay right there.
Alright. With that, Thistle, you have an invisible net.
I have an invisible net in my hand.
Yep.
How is it attached to this rider?
So it is a rope that is... This rider is holding one end of the rope that has been uncoiled, and on the end of the rope is a big spiderwebby net with little stones around the end. You caught it and spun it back up together to be thrown again.
Okay.
You can unspin it.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
Pull them off.
Well, okay, come on. Is it wrapped like around his wrist so that does it look anchored enough in his hand that I could?
It is invisible. All you can tell is that the rider is holding its hand
like
out.
Indents or something.
Hard to tell.
Fair enough.
Did you say it was invisible the first time?
I said it was invisible
Yeah.
like 4 times.
I could see the rocks.
The rocks are the only visible part.
It's because you can't see
Yeah.
it.
He did say I could see the rocks.
For some
He has
reason,
it
they
there.
date me.
Choices.
Can I make a strength check to try and yank it out of his grasp? Either out of his grasp or yank him off of his thing, depending on how well he's anchored.
Yes, it would be an athletics check.
An athletics check? What is my athletics?
Probably pretty good.
Not great.
Oh.
I'm more of an acrobatics bard. Or not bard, god, fuck. Monk. I play a class. And, I still feel like I probably have better athletics than them, because the other guy we had was pretty scrawny looking.
Try and do it.
I'm gonna make a contested athletics check to try and
Okay.
eat this out of his grasp. Fuck. That's a 2. I blame
Almost a
the
20.
dice because it was almost a 20 or the table. So the 4 total.
Does not succeed.
Tug
Okay.
of war.
That will be your action for the turn.
That's fair.
Basically, you go to tug, and they just kind of like
Brace themselves on their
brace
spider.
themselves against the like stirrups of the spider and just do a full extend back, and
Place to roll is not fair. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna roll here. But
you've got.
I've got movement and stuff.
I will say that can count as an attack if you want for use of using flurry of blows or a bonus action attack for your monk stuff.
I'm trying to think if I want to do that because I don't really want to be super up close in those pincers.
These are large spiders, right? And they're medium-sized creatures.
These are large spiders with small sized creatures riding them.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Ashkar! Do you want this? Like, sort of tug to show that
Yeah.
it is attached to the rider.
What is that?
The other end of a net.
No.
No. Okay. I figured they're stronger than me. They might. Okay, cool. I guess I end where I begin, holding a fucking net. No, you know what? I'll flurry of blows him.
Yeah.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
Do it.
Sure.
I'll use my key point.
Kicking the spider or the rider?
The rider. He's
Okay.
PO'd. Yeah. So that is 2 unarmed strikes.
You have advantage on both of these.
I have advantage on both of these. Well, I didn't have time to go get both of my dice sets, so that's going to be a 16 plus...
Do you want an extra d20 or two?
No, I'm good. I'll just keep rolling what I got.
Too.
I know, but mine are all purple. They match.
What is my plus to hit?
Should be your
Yes, my
proficiency bonus plus your
my
dex.
Yeah. Okay, plus 8, so that's
24 easily hits.
okay. And the second one is
I can
12,
imagine.
10, so 12
Oh,
plus
well,
18
I got 2
is
purple
20,
dice.
unnatural.
So you got me
So
there.
both hit, and I do
What
1d4 for each plus my
Dex.
proficiency plus my dex modifier.
Do you have a Washington Post?
Sorry, those are my saving throws, not my dex mods. But that's only a -2 to both of those. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 points of damage. I like to think I punch him with one of the hands holding the net so that the rocks just fucking hit him in the face.
Just one so the rock smack him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm gonna let go of the net.
And with that,
Oh no, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna keep.
Nah,
Sure.
hold on to that.
Can't
if
throw
I can get some help
Almost
people
a free
far to the
rifle.
table, I would like all of the mana bees to move 6 spaces towards me.
including these.
These two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did this one move, Roderick?
Not yet.
This
1,
move?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did this
You
one
moved
move,
those up?
Carlos?
Yes.
1,
You
2,
moved all those,
3,
right?
4,
I moved all
5,
those.
6. Sorry, I had to count because
Okay.
I'm bad at math.
I was using your count to move mine, so thank you.
There you go.
This bee is able to wriggle out of there.
The net.
And then I've got...
Those
If you'll
plus-
roll me 3 attacks at plus 4.
I got a 14, a 6, and 18.
The 14 and the 18 will hit. Both of those are 2d12.
Okay.
Plus 6
2d12 plus 6.
each. Yep.
D12. Where is my D12 of... Is this D12? Where is my D... Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's this one that didn't work. So plus 6.
Yep.
So that's 14 damage and 12 damage.
20.
It's 2d12 each.
Oh!
2d12 plus each, plus 6 for each mana bee bite.
Well, we were saying they could bite through trees, so...
So 12 plus 14 plus 6 is 20, 32 for your first bee.
You
no,
made
no,
a
you
crit-
added 6 twice there.
No, because 14 plus 6 is 20 plus 12. Because she rolled
72.
That's correct.
12 on the dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's correct.
So how much was it?
32.
How did you roll 14 on a d12? You said it was 14 and 12?
I rolled 2d12. So
The first one
So-
was 8 plus 6 for
8
14.
plus 6. I see. Okay.
Okay.
My mistake.
Plus-
I did add 6
then
twice.
Plus
26.
6.
Okay.
Then 26.
That's fine. That's still
So
enough.
it's 20 plus 6 is 20.
That's still enough for these 3 bees to kill this guy.
yeah.
nice.
Honey, you may have made a tactical error in that the person who's bad at basic arithmetic is now responsible for the math. of
That's
my
fine.
mistakes.
Just roll the dice and then
Cool.
tell me what they do.
Okay.
And then this guy whiffed. That is the mana bee's turn.
Only one of the mana bees hits were rolled. Oh, but the... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I whipped with the number
Representative
that I
of
was
group.
given.
Yep, yep, yep.
Dr. Typhoon.
I'm holding action until I'm somewhere. I mean, I'm still Tyrannosaurus armed on the belly of a beast, so
Okay.
hold action.
Excellent.
To do what?
Well, you'll see.
Oh, no. Here she comes.
He's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Just on top of the table for the moment, maybe?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, maybe on the upper deck that might be like.
She won't fit under there.
Yeah.
She has fit under here just fine.
Okay.
Gosh.
A wee bit big.
And I'm on the belly of that.
Oh,
thing,
you
right?
are hanging underneath this.
I feel like. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
she is taking a swing at whoever this is.
It's
That's
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Unless that's a B. Yeah.
That is a 7 on the die plus 15.
Jesus.
That hits.
Okay.
Excellent.
Can I have a PHP, please?
Here, you can have this one after I'm. Look at the 60 each.
So that is 37 damage
To Lawrence.
to Lawrence, and I need Lawrence to make a con save, please.
And that's what 6 action.
The consequences of naming things.
Do I add something to the
You add
con save?
4 to your con saves.
Con plus 4, so that's an 18.
An 18 is exactly what you needed, so you will only take half poison damage.
Oh, that's 6 and 6 squares. Okay. Alright.
Where the fuck did the other one go?
You don't have to be mean.
I don't have
Now
to
he
be
does.
mean. I do have to attack the bees that are at the front. So this is 20, 32 halved is 16 more damage. That is 53.
Now Honey knows to never bond with anything ever.
Or quite the opposite. Honey will now bond with everything.
Everything forever.
There are two extremes that this can go.
So
And
held action?
The
Held action?
yeah, sure.
Okay, so
You actually come out into the light, and it is
nice.
bright and daylight.
If he's on the underside, is he able to see me and vice versa?
No,
I'm
because his
right-
face is pointing this way.
Okay, that makes sense.
You are able to see that there are some
I see what
cocooned
you're saying.
bodies and things strapped underneath this. His face is not pointing towards anyone.
So I can cast a spell, right? 'Cause-
You can certainly try. You have this much.
All right. I guess I try to get a spell off. Arcana check, I guess.
It's going to be an Arcana check. I'm not going to give you disadvantage this time.
All right.
What are you casting?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. It's an 11.
What level of spell is it?
2.
It fails.
Oh, okay.
By 1.
Oh.
That was the thing that we forgot to tell you. You have a point of inspiration.
I'll blow it right now.
Yep.
So what does that do? Just get me another...
Gets you a full reroll.
You can give
Full
me a
reroll.
full reroll.
I mean, that's costs.
Sorry.
15.
15 will do it.
20. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the part... Due to illness and abduction, the part of Oswald Typhoon, of Dr. Oswald Typhoon, is going to be played by his understudy, a flaming sphere.
Tasty.
So yeah, as far as you all can tell, the spider pooped a
spider
fireball.
Woof.
And,
Crispy. Okay.
yeah.
So spider's legs are hydraulic. Does heating up a spider's leg...
No, because a wizard.
Just like
A
crabs.
wizard did it.
That is whose turn then?
It will be Honey's in just a moment.
Huh?
It will be Honey's in just a moment.
Right,
Oh.
but the turn of monster number 2 isn't done yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I am allowing shenanigans because I think they're funny.
So what's the rest of its turn while he's looking at the spell damage?
Because he's going in the middle.
Hmm.
So what the caster sitting on top of the spider does is related basically to what happens with the fireball. I know what he was planning on doing, which is probably still going to happen, but we'll see.
Oh, this
Well,
is
it's a flaming sphere, not a fireball, so it stays in. So it
No,
stays
no,
on
I-
the
the
metal.
I know.
PHP, is it?
Does all that.
This is
crap.
Xanathar's.
Rolls
No,
So,
I don't use Xanathar's, not PHP.
No one takes. Actually, I was looking it up. No one takes any damage yet because they have to end their. They have to either end their turn next to the sphere, or I have to crash it into them. I guess.
You can move the sphere around right now.
The
though.
sphere, I think, has its own initiative.
I think it just acts on mine.
Yeah, I think Max on yours.
Yeah.
It's usually an action to move it, I think.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. It's concentration actions.
Does it say you get to move it when you cast it?
Or that it appears in a place that you choose.
It says it appears in the place where I choose within range, so that was.
You can engulf one of the spider's legs.
Yeah, because you could also make it end its turn right next to it.
It's a bonus action, so to move the sphere.
Bonus action. There you go.
Okay, yeah. So I
Or
guess I'll-
use your bonus, or cast it and use your bonus action to make it do whatever you want it to do. What's its movement?
6 squares.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'll just smash it into the spider right nearby.
Do I get a save?
Yes, it is safe to save for half damage.
What is the save DC?
That's gonna be whatever my
I wager.
DC
I
is.
guess.
13, which a 12 plus 0 does not get.
Yeah, my spell save DC is 13.
Yep, yeah, you do full damage.
All right, so 2d6 to this spider guy. Wow, 11 damage.
Nice.
Fire damage, if that makes any difference.
It doesn't. So it rears back, and it sort of throws off the spell that's being cast a little bit, and almost twice as many of these little pockets of shadow briars pop up, and then about half of them fizzle out.
What?
A spell is cast,
Okay.
and a dozen little pockets of shadowed briars
Oh, I see.
pop
I
up
see.
from the ground, and then about half of them fizzle out as the spell is a little bit fucked up by the
Yes.
spider rearing. So these beads are shadow briars.
And represent darkness within that area, or the
They
soon to
represent
become
dark. They
darkness?
represent plants, and the plants have sort of sprung out, and they have sort of curling thorned vines, and they are letting off a shadowed mist.
Darkness falls upon the
So, with that, it is Honey's turn.
So as far as I can tell, is this the biggest spider that I've seen?
Oh, that's the big. That's about
This
as
is the
big as
big-
the big spider.
I don't know
Alright.
if this changes anything. I was not damaging the main spider. I was damaging that spider over there.
Oh, it would totally change stuff.
Yeah.
More of
Yeah.
those things are there.
Yeah, I said the one that was closest to.
Yeah.
Legit.
Pray it's concentration.
Honey's gonna fly
it
up
is
and
concentration.
hit this giant motherfucker with her goddamn
Stab it in the face.
sword.
Stab it in the face.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're
Now, is that
supposed to
is that
like
guy
my
on
favorite
its
spell
back
in
a
D&D.
separate guy, or
Yeah.
is that part of the mini?
Oh, that is a separate person.
Okay, so there is a rider on giant
There
spider.
is a
There's
rider,
a rider on
on
the giant spider. Okay, first, Honey would like to do a perception check to see if she thinks that the giant spider is the brains of this operation or the rider is the brains of the operation.
That's an insight, but sure.
Insight, sure. This is probably not going to go well. Oh, that's not
That's a pretty good
terrible.
roll.
Insight. Oh, that's actually good. That's a 19.
You think the rider's the one in charge?
Okay, cool. So Honey's going to go attack the rider.
Stab it in
Gonna
the face.
literally fly up and try to slash it.
You fly up and are basically above the face of this giant spider.
I'm like right up in this guy's face.
Oh, yeah.
All right. These are all. Oh. That is a. That's a 15.
It's going to use its reaction to cast shield, and then you will miss.
Cool.
You didn't get a description of the giant spider and its rider?
So the giant spider is this large sort of looming arachnid with very, very long limbs that have reached out. It has a large cluster of webbing tied
Ensconcing it.
to its underside, particularly the under carapace. The external and above carapace looks very dark and sort of mirror darkness, where it looks a little oily and it looks like a lake. The surface of a lake that if you throw a rock into it, it'll have one ripple and then the rock will instantly be lost to sight. Is the carapace. It's got a large number of beady, glowing eyes, and its fangs mandibles are dripping some sort of a deep green venom. The rider on top is the only one of these sort of shorter shadow creatures that seems to be wearing any real clothing or adornment. It has a large hat, a scepter, and is draped in clothing and a mantle that appears to be made entirely out of this sort of dark, sort of off-white, gray spider silk.
And we're level 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. That's all I can do. I swing and I miss.
Yep.
Are you staying up
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up in its face. Honey's just...
Oh, it's very...
I'm a giant glowy thing right in its face being light, bitch.
Televir, you would understand the phrase, nobody said they could fly!
Good. I definitely am aware of the thing on the spider's back. Perfect.
Yep, they are coordinating their attacks in Undercommon.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a luck check for me.
What am I adding to that? If
Nothing.
anything? 10.
10? You would hear, we only have to hold them for a few minutes before the reinforcements get here.
That's great.
Yay!
This is, of course, in Undercommon. Your Comprehend Languages spell has long since worn out. Yep. So, Honey, that is your turn. Ashkar, you are up.
Cool. I have some things I need to.
Come over here.
We don't have any of those see-through spell templates, do we?
No.
That would be too much to ask.
We have a laser.
Hush, 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 hush.
We can't have a laser at this table.
It's a bit big.
I was going to say for other reasons.
Blinded by the lasers.
Oh, yeah.
No, I went somewhere different. Where's my laser pointer?
Okay.
You put this beautiful, beautiful
Yeah.
battle together. Do you really want it to ruin
Oh, hell no.
by somebody who has the impulse control of a
No, I don't even have a laser
toddler
pointer.
kitty?
You know, we really should have discussed who got the pretty dice this game.
Oh, do you want them?
No, you can have
No,
them.
all yours.
You're already using them.
No, you're fine.
You guys are being so married right now.
That technically is true.
I
Hashtag
know.
married life.
Having to fight for the pretty dice.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
we're a
how
wedding.
It's a good
guest.
thing I don't care that much. Gwen would kill me.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
we
say
would not find the
that's
body.
not a.
That's a battle that you will never win.
Oh no,
We-
I don't ever want. Let's
We
try to
would
fight
find the
that.
body, and its eyes would be replaced with D20s.
I'm never gonna live that down.
Oh,
Nope,
never.
Never.
All right.
Nothing good happens at 2 a.m.
Settle
No
myself a little bit
context.
more in this square.
Squirt.
I'm gonna turn in this direction.
You will provoke attacks. Sorry,
not moved out of-
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just recentering my mini.
Yep.
On the square.
And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, which is a line of acid 5 feet wide and 30 feet long, and I should get all 3 of these guys.
Yeah.
Just barely. You can recount for me.
Yeah, sure.
Is
Here's
This
my
fronts
question.
On this one. So
Is your priority the spiders or the riders?
So this says, each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself. a creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Right.
So
That's all creatures.
if I hit the riders, like, can I not do both?
I'm saying that you can do both.
But are you aiming high or low?
But you have... I'm giving you the opportunity to just hit 3 or just hit 3. Or try and aim to hit all of them. In which case, I'm going to have you make a low DC Arcana check.
I'm going to try to hit all of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So make an Arcana check. You are going to hit 3 of them if you roll a nat 1. No matter what. It's just whether or not you can hit all of them.
That's a 10.
A 10 is all you needed to hit all 6 of them.
Awesome.
Bitchin'.
So they are covered in acid. At the start of each of their turns, they stay covered in acid.
Did they get a save?
Dexterity saving throw. Yes, you're right. Sorry.
Okay.
DC?
I should have it, but it is 14.
Oh. Okay.
They all make it.
No.
Yeah, that was
The
not. That was
opposite.
not a I succeeded. But
Two of them made it. 4 of them did not. So was it halved and it doesn't stick on them for a success?
No. Because the damage is at the start of each of their turn, 2 of them avoided it completely.
Okay. It was actually a spider and a rider, and I'm going to say that the spider and the rider closest to you saw you positioning and pulled back, and then the other 4 did not see this coming and did not get out of the way.
too busy
Yeah.
getting into that bee's
So
business.
at the start of each of their turns, they take 2d4 acid damage, and they can choose to use an action to get the acid off of themselves or somebody else.
Okay.
Now I'm done with that.
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I'm not not really a bonus action person, but I feel like it can't actually hurt to go ahead and use my other defensive field and get those 4 temporary hit points back.
Okay. So. With that, we're going to go to the spider's turn. So if you would like to roll your 2d4.
I get a free item interaction.
Yeah.
Can I just drop my crossbow in the snow and pull out my shield?
Sure.
Cool.
You don't even have to drop your crossbow. You can just pull out your shield and have your crossbow to the side.
Okay.
Can't use it, but
Well, then it's gonna get dropped on the next
What, you
turn.
mean you
Or
can't
it's
hold a
supposed to-
crossbow
You could put it away on
sideways
your
and
next
go
turn.
bang?
And you can just take 2 hands to reload.
if it's a hand crossbow,
My crossbow
yes.
doesn't-
No, you can
My crossbow
actually
doesn't
fire
reload.
crossbows one-handed.
Oh.
It's
My crossbow doesn't reload.
then you can use your crossbow one-handed at disadvantage.
Fair enough. But I'm
And-
not going to because there's a spider directly in front of me.
Oh, that's fine.
Shield.
Anyway, 2d4 acid damage.
Yep.
Burn those motherfuckers to the ground.
That
Whoa,
is
psychedelic Garfield, yo.
No.
Cool.
Tripping balls.
So.
Oh, I can't roll for each one. I'm kidding. That would take way too much time.
Alrighty then. I have to make some rolls. There they are.
I don't know if this is picking up on camera, on the mic, but they make little squeaky noises when you move them across the thing, and it does in fact sound like little bugs going squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah.
Where's the hummer sound when you need it?
Hummer?
It's that sound that I have. Beautiful sound file.
Wow.
Are the spiders sucking shit?
Ashkar, I need you to actually. I don't know why I rolled that one. Never mind. That's a nat 1. The spider next to you has gotten tangled in the net that its rider through.
Oh.
These 2 riders are scraping the acid off of themselves for their actions. The 2 spiders are attacking.
Which two? Far
The
right?
2 that are covered in acid.
Oh, okay.
The spiders are
The
still covered
riders,
in acid.
spiders.
Yeah.
Got it.
But hey, that's 2 riders that didn't get an action.
And those spiders are still covered in acid.
Almost every single other rider has thrown a net.
Mm-hmm.
And every single bee either did not get hit with their low AC or made the athletics save and is not withstood. So I failed like 12 of those in a row, selectively,
Nice.
which is impressive.
I feel like I should give these back to you now.
No, it's fine. I actually rolled much better on attacks and damage, and I am just head mapping this. This one is going to move out from the fire and over to here to keep attacking. This bee looks very hurt.
But wait, it started. Oh no, it's ending. It's right now. Sorry.
Right.
The spiders are doing damage
Are there
to the
opportunity
bees.
attacks or anything for moving that far?
No.
Okay.
None of them have left
Stable
attack of opportunity
engagement,
range.
I'm holding a net. Does that one do anything?
That one is going to make it's actually going to drop its end of the net,
Okay.
and it's going to try and stab you
Okay.
with a spear. That is a 5 on the dice. It does nothing.
Cool.
The spider is going to try and attack you. That is a 14.
Total?
Yep.
That misses.
And then we've got...
Duck and weave.
Oh, that spider is still entangled. Cool. That is all of their turns. They have done a decent amount of damage to the bees. Televir, you are up.
Cool. I'm going to move. Hearing that thing on the big spider,
No.
I think that's now my top priority. So I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20 feet towards me behind that bee that's standing up there. So this way, this way, this way.
This one?
Okay.
Behind that one.
I'm going to bonus action hide, and then try and sneak attack the mofo up on top there. Crossbow face.
You wouldn't be able to hide behind that one because it is flying and not on the ground.
How high is it flying?
5 or 10 feet up.
Is it between the eye line of the creature and?
That's true.
Could I
Creature's
move back
flying.
a square or something like that to try and get
Sure,
leverage?
move back a square. You're going to have disadvantage on this. No, sorry. Flat roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming I make a stealth check.
With the flat roll on your stealth check.
Yeah. Oh, God, 11. Sorry, 13.
It doesn't appear to be noticing you.
Advantage on the
You
attack?
would have advantage on the attack.
Fuck yes.
17
Jesus,
and a
that's a
4.
1 and a 9. So that'll be a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Great. That will be a dice that has gone
Oh,
forever.
no, sorry. 15
Where'd
doesn't
that
hit.
land underneath?
On the
It's-
dude on top?
Its shield spell is still
I don't
active.
see it.
Gotcha.
I felt it.
I'll find it later.
There it is.
Yeah,
So
it
I
wasn't
see
D4, was
the
it?
crossbow bolt fly off and just glint off
Oh,
of
it's
a little...
it's dead on for this thing's like head, and it just embeds in like a little like bubble of web, and just stops there, and then drapes and gets stuck to this web, and is just stuck and hovering in midair on this web of shield.
Sort of grungy, fuck you too. And then,
You scare the shit out of this guy though. He's like, oh my god.
actually, yeah, I'm gonna yell out in Undercommon, "Bitch, I'm coming for your head!" And,
In response, kill that one! That one first!
oh good, oh good. That's,
All of the riders
that's
look
great.
at you.
Oh good. Then real quick,
You had a nice convenient pincer right behind us.
I'd like to do an item interaction.
Sure.
You might tell me this has to be a full action.
Okay. What kind of
I
bullshit
have
are you trying
a
to do?
vial of alchemist fire, and I have 8 pints of oil. I would like to duct tape one to the other, if at all possible. I'm thinking that
You
I
don't have
usually have a
anything-
ball of twine, because that's great for, little traps
That
and
is
things.
that is an action.
That's what I thought. Wanted to
You
check.
can get all the materials out.
Cool. I'm
Channeling stuff.
no, I'm not gonna
Just-
try for it. I wanted to see what that would cost. Not worth it.
It will be an action to create and throw on a later turn.
Mhm.
But your item interaction would be getting the materials out, and that is me being generous. Sir.
Yeah. Not even gonna try it. I'm
Fine.
just gonna make sure that my alchemist fire is near to hand.
Yeah. You can
Um,
have it ready to throw.
I've been made. I've used 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. I'm going to move 10 feet back this way. 5, 10. Just get a little further away. Just a little further away.
A little distance.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna move on.
Thistle, you are up.
I'm not safe where I am.
You're not.
I'm not safe, but you know where I would be safer?
Under the spider.
On his back.
Yes.
Punching this guy.
Yes, you
I would like to do some dope monk shit to try and jump up onto the spider from where I am so that I can start punching that little dude.
Okay. It's going to try and not allow you to do this.
That's
I will allow you to make a contested acrobatics versus athletics check.
okay.
Because it is going to try to literally backhand you away.
That's fair.
That is a 19 on the die.
That is an 8 plus 6. That's not gonna do it.
It is not going to beat my 25.
Sorry, that's a what on the dice?
A 19 on the dice.
Has a +6.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right. You have to
feel-
beat a 25.
I have to beat a 25, which
If
means
you
I need
meet
a 19.
if you meet a 25,
I need a 19.
if you meet a 25, I will allow you to do it, but it will spend your bonus action as well as your movement.
Okay, so I will just have my action left. So I need a 20 on the dice, or I burn my bonus action on a 19.
Yes.
Nope, that's an 11.
All right.
So that's a 17.
You don't take any damage. It wastes half of your movement.
Sure, trying to do a
You
big
are
jump.
you are still in your actually. Yeah, no, you're still in your location.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to do the next best, safest spot. And go underneath this thing.
Sure,
Is
you
there
will
enough room for
provoke
that?
from the spider and the rider, but you could
The spider and the rider here, or
The
that
small
spider
one.
and the small one?
You will provoke from the small one.
I don't think so, because I don't have to leave his radius.
Oh, if you don't have to
spell.
leave his radius, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I don't have to leave
Yeah,
his
go
radius.
for it.
Yeah.
You're able to slide right under there.
Hello, friend.
Are-
I'm under there.
Are you trying to get deep enough under the spider that it cannot attempt to bite you?
That would be ideal.
Okay. You are able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Typhoon and Thistle, you all of a sudden see each other.
Holding a. By the way, the crystals in here, the weird magic ones
Yeah.
that make the crystal people. Is there any type of energy or glow or something? that
There,
they have?
yes, there. When magic is being channeled through them, there can be a glow. You typically keep it in a way that it is not
Right.
visible, but I think right now it may. Or I will allow you to choose whether or not the glow would be visible or not. Bearing in mind that you have basically this.
Yeah, I'm like doing that.
But like, because
Okay.
you could easily have both of your hands wrapped around your
Yeah.
amulet, or
Gesundheit.
Probably
Do you want a
doing
tissue?
a Doctor Strange and trying to like get just the right like hand gesture and
okay,
positioning right.
It's
Things opened up, glowing with the thing inside.
it's clearly visible. Would you
Okay.
like to describe your?
Yeah. So apparently my Dark Shard amulet actually has one of the crystals from around here inside of it in a weird magic powered amulet thing, and it's currently blazing with a little bit of light. What kind of light do those things give off?
Typically, it's a bright blue.
Yeah, with a bright blue pinpoint of light.
Cool. Let me just update my codex here. Okay, so I see Dr. Typhoon glowing some blue light from one of these things.
So yeah, he's got like
His
this.
amulet's glowing.
I'm holding onto this thing like.
Just arms. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only like this much of me like movable.
Very clearly, Dr. Typhoon
Okay.
is wrapped up in a cocoon. I didn't plan that, but it's amazing.
That's fair.
I'm muttering to myself.
I'm gonna guess
I'm
you're not
muttering
a
string
spider,
of
and I'm gonna
curses.
use my action to just try to rip the cocoon off.
Sure, that is going to be an athletics check.
That's fair.
I will say, fairly high DC to completely do this.
That
Lower
probably-
DC to have some effect, and bad things will happen if you roll poorly.
That's fair.
Also, that probably provokes like Arcana check for me, right? Like,
No.
Really?
I'm not
Not taking
attacking you.
damage.
I'm just trying to
okay.
rip
No.
you off.
I-
If
So-
you,
so
if you
when
take
disrupt
damage,
concentration
you would
or
have to
anything.
do a concentration.
Okay.
The concentration is more, you have to be focusing on the spell than like everything I'm doing is this spell.
Want a healing potion?
Don't turn into a spider this time. I'm gonna.
You are
that
not
is
sure
a-
what that's about.
Yeah.
That is a
Like,
14
no.
athletics.
A 14 athletics is enough to start pulling the cocoon off of the body of the spider.
Sorry, is it easier to pull open the cocoon
Uh,
versus pulling him off?
Are you which would
I'm trying to rip him
which
out
one
of the
would
thing.
you prefer to do?
I would like him to be out of the cocoon. I don't want to be carrying around
Okay,
the cocoon.
you've
Dr.
got
Typhoon.
you've got one arm.
Just
free.
stick him to your back.
Yeah,
Typhoon
just
cocoon.
carry me around like a little papoose. Just
Actually, that does have a certain amount of charm to it.
It's one of those like
The
you're
monk
you're a
uses
halfling,
dodge.
right?
What's that?
You're a
No,
halfling,
gnome.
right?
I'm a gnome, yes.
Yeah.
I
So,
really
like,
would be
it's like a little
kid
baby
papoose,
carrier
yeah.
thing?
Oh my god.
Up to you. What do you want to do? Are you good?
Okay, sorry, I do want to
Never
do the
covered
monk
so much
papoose
ground.
cocoon
Yeah.
type.
Okay. You are able to pull half of the cocoon off. So all of a sudden, you feel like your lower body and legs just go foonk and are just hanging.
So
Still tied, strapped to each other, but they're just hanging free and swinging.
Hang on, I've got this.
definite tell because you're the only one who's ever heard the Oz voice.
Yes.
In the Oz voice, I'm just like, kid, don't fuck this up.
Don't turn into a spider.
You still have no idea what the fuck that's about.
I'm like, that's not how spiders work.
You'd be surprised.
You don't know these spiders. Or maybe you do.
With
Just
that,
don't
it is
turn
the
them.
bee's turn. You can go ahead and start rolling attacks.
Oh, shit!
The bees are all going to be attacking
It's
the big
plus
spider.
6.
Yep.
I got a nat 20,
Nice.
an 18, and a 11.
These are all moving
the
up
11
six.
is going to fail. The nat 20 and the 18 are both going to hit. So you need to roll me 6d12.
That one moved.
12.
This one?
60-12s.
Yep. They are all actually going to be line it
Oh,
for
beeline it?
the big
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
Anyone that is going to directly intercept a small
60,
spider
12.
is going to hit
Oh,
a
but
small
some
spider.
of them are doubled.
No, that's why it's 6.
Okay. 60-12.
Yep. Alright,
So
do you
they're
want me to just do the
leaving
math
it,
real
yes.
quick?
No, I'll do the math. I rolled really bad. That's 10, 20, 28,
These are the
32,
Plus 12 is 44.
44 damage to the big spider.
The big spider's one leg looks very chomped on. All of the bees that have passed within 5 feet of one of these thorns have taken damage as the thorns are lashing out and carving chunks and stripes of into these bees.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's still stuck.
Do friendly creatures moving through your combat space provoke, or could they provoke a reaction?
Are you going to try and climb on a bee?
Maybe.
Yes, you may try.
Great. What would you like me to roll for that?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes. That would be a 17.
Certainly. Which of the 2 bees would you have liked to climb onto?
I am on this one.
Excellent. Make a dex save.
Dex save. That would be a cool 23.
You are not lashed by one of the thorns as it comes flashes out at you.
Awesome.
You now have to make another dex save for entering the range of that one, though.
That would be higher.
Excellent. Your bee has, however, taken 2 long gashes from these thorns. Yeah, a lot of the bees are looking hurt.
Beyond belief.
This guy dies. This guy, the rider, dies, but the spider is still around.
Could you
and
grab one of the marker
this-
rings to note that one of them is dead? Or pass me the box and I'll do that.
Nah, give me a second.
Okay.
I'll just replace it with a non-rider one.
Even better.
I mean, I don't have any more of these. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. I should mention that.
Oh, are you going to mention that? It is your...
I mean, it's not my turn right now.
I'll allow you to right now.
Oh, but I'll wait. It's more fun.
Okay, sure. Dr. Typhoon, it is your turn.
Alright, Fire Elemental Typhoon is going to go to that one corner square that's neatly between the two.
Alright, I will make
And-
3 dex saves.
Well, hold on. I actually only designate one target. It's not that gigantic of a flaming sphere.
But then if they end their turn,
If they remain there, they will have to make continued dex saves. So if they want to keep up their fight, they're
But it's on the end of their turn.
on the end of their turn. Yeah, but they. The idea is to position it so that they essentially have to either do a really complex move or break melee to not take damage next turn. Hit the one I hit already. So he makes a dex save.
No.
Alright.
Damn
86 more
it!
fire damage. Not as good this time. 4.
Okay, Spider is not happy. It's doing a lot of hiss.
Spiders
With
really
that,
are.
is that all you're doing?
You never
Yeah, I
said
mean,
how
I'm still
spider
just
before?
being pulled out of the.
You can use your movement
I've seen Lucas.
to try and wiggle.
Lucas the Spider.
What I will allow you to do is I will allow you to use your movement to essentially use the aid action and somebody else attempting to get you off of here. Because you are basically just doing a wobble.
More than anything else, I want to be able to move my head more to see more of the battlefield so I can send fire me around better. So, I guess I do aid and wiggle around.
Okay.
You could also convey that you would like that to me.
Right. Not thinking yet, though. I'm
That's
too
fair.
busy
That's
trying
fair,
to
that's
burn
fair.
down a couple spiders. So.
That's fair.
Okay.
Priorities.
Yeah.
You gotta have them.
Oh. Oh, well, never mind.
Isn't it
It's
great
so-
when you can read your dice?
It is great when I can read my dice.
I'm smelling a little bit of salt in the air.
No, some of the dice patterns you see, it's like, what is this? Why is it in Elvish?
It's a D5.
Because it's
Yeah,
cool,
you-
Roderick. It's
mathematic
cool.
Why do they have
the
the same
ones-
character 4 times?
The ones what?
Oh, sorry.
Pretty good.
What is your AC?
Got that at a
My
random
AC?
convention. I've only ever had to actually
I
use it once.
assume I have my shield out from
Yeah.
the last battle, so it's 18.
Oh, well then never mind. The spider missed you by 1. So
Ah!
you don't take a lot of dice of damage.
Excellent.
Yeah, the spider lunges up and just... And it appears to be, like, closing its eyes at the brightness of your wings, and it just misses your torso.
Cool.
As flicks of the venom spatters against your breastplate.
Cool.
And then we're going to have... whatever spell he's casting continues to be channeled.
Oh, goody.
So more of them are gonna come out. Okay.
Probably also concentration then.
I think we all missed last time.
I know. Well, I'm gonna try to hit the motherfucker this time with everything I got. Bless me.
As I'm riding up on this bee, I'm actually going to yell out, honey, I could use some help if you've got a second.
To like grab you and put you up there.
Or not. I also want to try some stupid monk shit. Because it'd be fun.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever you want to do.
I think I'm.
And with that, we go to Honey's turn.
I want to try to hit it really quick.
Go for it. Do it. Do the thing.
Alright.
Stab it in the face.
Oh God, please. Nope.
That thing's like almost.
It's a nat
I know,
one.
I thought there was a
Oh,
blade
no.
inside of it.
Oh.
Do you still have
wait.
your inspiration?
You do.
You do have an
I'm
inspiration.
gonna use it. I'm gonna. At the very least, I don't want to have a nat one. Doesn't gonna help me because it's only a 5.
At least
No.
it's not a nat 1.
It's not a nat 1 though. Ah, God damn it!
Unfortunately,
It's not enough.
okay.
But I'll use. Well, so for I guess it could bite me. I essentially want to be like here.
No, that's where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, just can't.
You are above its face, and it literally like reared back. At
Okay. So I gotta do that.
as its legs are skittering around, and it's trying to like spin in place, trying to get a good bite at you.
I'm sure this is not scary for the two of us.
Oh, it's
or
terrifying for you as the legs are like around you. You're getting spun around, and your whole legs are just.
No, there's nothing I can do to like make it better. So yeah, I'm just there, having missed again.
Okay.
It's alright. I tried twice to jump up and that didn't work. Sometimes things don't happen.
Yeah.
And sometimes
I'm
that's
definitely
better.
self-imposing 16 on an Arcana roll to not lose the spell.
You're fine.
Okay.
It's actually a con save for concentration.
Oh, okay.
But you need to beat a 10.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's
the standard or the minimum DC for concentration is a 10. And that's typically where it sits.
Alright.
Ashkar, stop dying and tell me what you're up to.
Do what I want. I'm going to stow my crossbow,
Okay.
make a fist, charge up the gem with crackling,
Yep.
booming energy, and I am going to cast Booming Blade and punch the rider.
Okay.
In his face.
metal.
You have advantage
Okay.
because the rider managed to trap himself and the spider in the net.
You rolling that one?
He rolled in that one.
That's rough, buddy.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, he takes 1d8 thunder damage. That is 7.
Nice.
And he has disadvantage on attack rolls against target other than me, and he is also encased in the Booming Blade effect.
Yep.
Some of the energy stays on him, just. And I'm going to risk an attack of opportunity and move backwards behind those mana bees. This right there.
Okay, you're gonna have to. So there's an attack of opportunity as one of the spider legs lashes out towards you. That is an 18 on the die.
That does not hit. It's a 19 with my shield.
Nice.
On the die. It's,
Oh,
yeah.
never mind.
Oh.
That probably does it though.
Yep. That is 17 bludgeoning damage. And I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you have walked by one of the thorn
right, it
bushes.
That's an 11.
11 is not good enough. You take 7 necrotic damage.
What's that total?
26.
26. Sorry, I can't do math.
How you looking?
A little rough.
Just below half health.
Huh?
About 1/3 health, yeah. Sorry.
He's counting cards. He's keeping track of hit points. You get shot for that in Vegas. D&D Vegas.
Yeah, but I'm not going to
D&D Vegas.
God, can you guys imagine
Mercury,
doing?
it's pronounced Vegas.
Can you imagine doing Adventurers League in Vegas?
That could be awesome.
That would be so cool. Holy shit.
I'm
would
gonna
drink
drink a
Amiable.
health potion.
Sure. One of yours.
My bonus action. Yeah.
Alright,
Is
let's do
your
that con
temp
save.
HP thing,
That got eaten twice.
Okay.
So it is 2d4 plus
4,
4.
if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and then I have 3 that were like extra powered and had an extra +1. That's the notes that I have anyway.
Oh,
Because I rolled a nat 20 on the. Or something.
yeah. The extra powered ones are the 2d4 plus 5, and then your normal extra strength ones are 2d4 plus 4, and then your regular ones would be 2d4 plus 2.
Here's this if you want to erase
So
it.
with that, it is the
Yeah, that
spider's
erases
turn.
that.
Extra
We have to
strength.
update this.
Nail spiders.
I regained 10 hit points.
he's gonna come in. He's gonna run away.
Coward.
Yes.
Or reinforcements.
He was a whiny little bitch. That
And
one.
Televere and Thistle, you also, I think, have one of mine.
Yes.
I do.
I do have a superpowered potion listed on my sheet. I was wondering why the thing was so set up this way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of crap.
From the other side of the clearing.
Jesus Christ.
Come the
There
rest of the
goes that
spiders.
turn economy.
Do we ever really have turn economy?
We didn't, but at least they were all sort of going at 2 things. Now they're probably going at 4, 6, 7. God, I love the breakouts on that carapace.
She purdy.
It's
Oh
easier
my
to see on the
God.
gold.
Just scatter them into good clumps that look good on screen. Put the big spider and the leader in the center, and put them all roughly at the edge as they have all just come on for their turn.
I forgot what a beautiful job you did on that spider.
That's not the spider I did a really good job on.
Well, no, there's the one that
That
you
is
did
a spider.
Really
You did a
good
really good job
That's the
on.
red and black one, right? Where it's like
Yeah, the
burnished.
lava.
I didn't paint any of these pennies.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Blasphemy!
You didn't
Tisk,
paint
tisk,
these
tisk.
ones? They look like the lava ones you have.
No.
Okay, never mind.
I bought them from a friend, very painted, very nicely painted like this.
Very painted. Much
You didn't
wow.
bring out... Oh, God, don't tell me the lava one is just waiting to come out.
No, it's not thematic. I thought about it, but I decided to leave a lava one downstairs because there's no lava here.
Yet.
We got
Every
some.
single DM after Peter, Peter's like, hey, you want a lava spider?
No. My lava spider. I put LEDs in it and everything. And
Here,
this
can I
guy
get
is
dice?
going to
Sorry.
start chanting.
The guy on the little,
The guy on the large, this,
the slightly
Huge
larger
spider?
spider.
Instead of enormous.
and more bushes are going to appear over there. The bees appear to be taken by surprise by this.
They're bemused.
They
No,
are not
they're
bemused.
not.
Tell you it is your turn.
So at this point,
That
I don't
one's
know
got
anything about
reinforcements.
this. The bees have charged, chomped the shit out of that spider. It's still sort of rearing up after having attacked Honey. I'm sort of imagining that leg that got chomped to hell is still sort of like held up in the air away from the bees.
Yeah.
I would like to try and leap off of my mana bee
Okay.
and run along that fucked up leg as a highway to a bitch that needs stabbing in the face.
You're
Go
not
for it.
Legolas.
But I'm gonna try.
Give me an acrobatics check.
He gets acrobatics.
I'm going to use my inspiration,
Alright.
He's jumping off of a bee onto a spider leg to do this.
which
You're
would
just
be
trying
a-
to climb up one.
I was
22.
jumping.
You were jumping. Well, I'm sorry. I will give you a point of inspiration due to my fuck up.
All right, I'll take that.
Sorry, what was your number?
22.
I was just joking. I didn't even
Oh.
realize you'd made a legitimate
That's a
mistake.
natural 20, isn't
It's
it?
not, but it's an 18.
Oh, god damn it.
Plus 6 for
Yeah.
24.
Yep.
Again. Good. No, 25 last time.
So I'm sort of imagining like I get halfway up before it starts bucking me off.
So you successfully jump off the bee.
Mhm.
You land on the tip of its leg as it's lashing out. You take 2 steps and step right on one of the spots that the carapace is just fully cracked through. And this thing just goes and just pulls that leg in underneath itself.
Can I try?
Yeah, well, what are you going to try?
Can I try and jump off of that leg towards Honey and ask to be caught?
I
you have to catch me.
will allow it, but Honey has to make the roll to catch.
Absolutely.
I was going to give you a safe landing. You will not have a safe
I'm
landing
all
if Honey
about it.
fails.
Yeah, you'll be
Alright.
right
Honey,
between
you can
3
also go.
baddies.
No.
Except
Honey, got an
wouldn't.
assist?
Yeah,
Oh no, sorry.
Acrobatics
I
to
forgot.
jump
Honey's right
over?
above-
And
No,
that's a.
you had a really good roll.
This is
That's-
what?
okay.
This is a
You
strength for
defend
me.
it. Athletics.
Athletics.
Which should get us like
Which
plus
could
over
be
strength.
better.
Yeah.
That is a 25.
Honey, would you like to burn your reaction?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my reaction.
Honey, you dip down, prop your shield up, and launch him forward. You make your attacks.
So he's on now.
You are going to be taking.
I will take whatever.
You're going to be
That's
taking
great.
possibly 10 feet of fall damage.
Oh, great.
Sorry, no, you'd be taking like 20 feet of fall damage if you miss the attack.
Okay.
You will take no fall damage if you succeed on
Okay.
the
Hit
attack.
the
Help,
mo.
because I'm worried about knocking over Honey
So
by trying
after
to do this.
leaping off of
That's
Honey's
the thing.
shield, I am now coming straight down into this fucker's face.
Yes, you are.
Rapiers come out.
Mhm.
I said, bitch, I'm coming for your head. Coming straight at his face.
He's going to use his reaction to preemptively cast shield.
That's okay. That's a 24 to hit.
That, so he goes, and this web appears up in front of him, and you just carve right through this magical web and stab into him. I will give you your sneak attack.
Okay.
Because it was cool.
This is too cool to not be a sneak attack,
Also,
right?
yeah. Also,
I mean-
it's hard to see that coming. You know,
Yeah, you
Like-
don't expect it to jump off a shield at your
Yeah.
face.
And I think it also hits pretty well with the whole swashbuckler.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Rakish audacity. That was a 5, and it's still a 5. Good.
I'm
Plus
sorry I
4
took
plus
away your
1
cool running
plus
on Spider-Man.
5,
It's
10. Plus Dex is.
It's happening, so like that's very worthwhile.
That's 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Okay, I have to make a concentration check.
I'll save up that.
Do
crown.
it, bitch.
I have succeeded.
God damn it. Alright.
He's not happy with that.
I have asked for a lot at this point. Just flavor-wise, I would like to have sort of like nailed his like shoulder back to whatever mount harness he's got going on, and like be standing on him, blade into his shoulder, looming over him, if you'll allow.
I'm going to say you've stabbed him and are standing looming over him. He's not
Totally.
pinned.
Cool.
But flavor-wise, that does happen.
Yeah.
With that, it is Thistle's turn. Thistle, here's what has just happened.
Help.
A very wounded spider leg has just been curled up under the carapace, right above your head.
I have advantage on helping
You
Dr.
do have
Typhoon
advantage
get out
on...
so that he can look around and do the most damage. I can punch things and hit them with a stick. Dr. Typhoon is a caster, and I have seen the shit that they do. My job is to get Dr. Typhoon where
Off
he
of
needs
the-
to be. I'm
off of the
his
spider?
legs.
Cool.
I can be your legs.
You do have advantage.
I do have advantage. So the first roll
Shimmery
is a 9 on the
shine.
dice, and the second roll is a nat 20 on the dice.
All right.
Bitchin'.
You get to fully narrate what happens here.
Cool. I am just going to his legs are dangling. I'm just going to grab him, and I basically just have him like this, sort of under your arms.
Yeah.
I think ripping has sort of pulled away more of it, so you just got like up to here.
Yeah.
You're just sort of like this, and I'm just holding you like this, and I'm just like, point a direction. Can I hold my action to take my movement on his turn?
You can do
I would
that.
say
The other thing
you
you
could
could
probably
do
just
is
completely
the
free
web
me, right?
is sticky on the outside. You could just attach his legs to your back, Master Blaster style, and have your hands free.
I'm good with that.
Cool. We do. I just pop him so he's now like over
Yes.
me. It's cool.
Yes.
Piggyback style. I just go point me in a direction. That is my action. I'm gonna. Do I use patient defense as a bonus action
Yep.
when I am attacked or
Nope.
now?
You can you use it now to
Okay.
have.
You know what? I'm actually gonna use disengage
Okay.
to take my movement to get over here so that he can see that and has a better view of this side of
Sure.
the field. So I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna move that way so that we can see that and we're looking sort of at this angle of the field.
Over here, maybe?
Yes, exactly.
I will also say that as you have disengaged, neither of you have to take dex saves from the
Viney thing.
from the vines.
What is that? My movement. So I was underneath this person.
Yeah,
You're like
so-
dead center under him.
Okay,
You
we-
have
we-
40
okay.
feet movement. You have plenty of space
5,
right
10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25, 30, 35,
I don't
40.
want. No, I just.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that
good.
corner's good. I just want him to be able to see that, and for us to be able to see what I think is the full battlefield. Can
Oh.
I see them now?
Oh yeah. This is all daylight. Everything is
Yeah.
in daylight. Yeah, that's very clear.
Congratulations, we're the first ones aware of how fucked we are.
Yep. You both can say something now if you want.
Reinforcements.
Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, there was gonna be more.
God, it's like, gods and demons, what the hell did you do, kid?
And with that, it's the Manabee's turn. The Manabees on that side
It's always my
are going to
fault.
go back over. The Manabees on this side are going to
1,
continue
2,
over
3,
this
4,
way.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All
6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
these
5,
turn around and
6.
go
Right
back.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, you said they were all.
These are
beelining-
coming. Yeah, but they're.
Okay. But they're clustering here. I see.
Well, these 6 are gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do a fair amount of damage.
200 hit points would be.
They're big chonkers, but
Yep.
so
Chompers with big chompers.
They
And
thought
the
they
trash
were.
This
for those
side-
bees.
of the battlefield is getting cleared out pretty quickly. As
We can-
your army of bees is doing a lot of damage to them, but your army of bees is also not paying any attention to the thorns and taking damage after damage as they're just flying straight through them to dive down into the spiders and the riders. With that, it is Dr. Typhoon's turn. What would you like to do?
Can you turn us so we're actually facing the battlefield?
Yeah, you were. You were before.
You're also probably here,
Yes.
so you're not within the 5-foot radius
Yes.
of the...
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay. Question for you. The map movement in this, are we penalized for diagonals or no?
Not penalized for diagonals, but also you don't have movement right now.
I don't.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, I don't need movement.
I
Remember
know
that.
where we're going with
Yes.
this. I did just want to make sure I know where we're going with this.
When I said the part of Dr. Typhoon is being played by a flaming sphere, I meant. Okay, so let's do a little experiment. So let's go. Basically, we're gonna go 2 over. Two towards Peter, and then diagonal through one of those plant pips. Does that ignite the thing?
It does ignite it. You can remove that tip as it bursts into flame and quickly shrivels and burns away.
Speaking of those, did he make a con save when I stabbed him?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 13 on the die.
And let's see, that was 4 spaces
Yeah,
That was
so
4
far.
spaces.
I can get next to him in 4, but go straight down and burn that one.
Yeah.
Anyone that the flame rolls through is removed from the battlefield.
Any hit.
Here.
Any
and that's
thorn
like a
bush.
huge size enemy, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is he also
Do
one of those
I?
ones?
Am I next to? Am I adjacent or no?
You guys left adjacent. See.
No, the
No,
fireball.
is-
It's the
is-
fireball.
Oh.
adjacent.
Is fire me adjacent or no?
Yes. To both of
Does
those.
it actually look like a little typhoon rolling around at the speed of sound? Is that the flavor?
Yeah, it is now.
Is that your turn?
If I'm adjacent, I can smash. So make a dex check.
That makes it funnier that we thought the spider pooped it out.
Or sorry, make
tiny
a,
flame.
make
Oh,
a
I
dex save.
failed it.
All right. Oh hell yeah! That's
Yes.
12 damage.
Bitchin'.
So the butt of the spider, or the leg of the spider, which has some like webbing and stuff draped off of it, is catching on fire, and the flames are licking up the carapace of the spider.
Nice.
It does a lot more damage to that spider than you were expecting it to.
Excellent.
With that, it is its turn. It is going to fully lash out at you again, because you are bright in its face
Yep.
and it is hurt. That is a lot.
Do I need to make a dex save to stay on it?
You do not.
Okay.
It is not attempting to buck you. It is not paying any attention to you.
Fair.
You're not the bright shiny thing that it thinks is hurting it.
Yeah.
I'm not hurting.
That's true.
Go?
I could fix that though.
It rolls multiple d12s.
3. That is a really low roll. That is 15 plus 6. So, 21 damage, and I need a con save.
Oof, that's not good. That's only a 5.
And you are going to take...
What level do paladins get their poison and...
Ooh. No, maybe. Wait.
It's disease, not
Hold on a
poison.
second.
Yeah, I'm immune to disease.
Nope. You are going to take 21...
I'm out.
Yeah.
If I'm taking 21
So
poison.
you've taken 21 poison damage, so you've taken 15 plus 21 for a total of 36 damage.
I'm at 1 hit point.
The dice like you a little bit.
Oh boy.
Just
yeah.
enough to keep
Yeah,
you
the spider's bite may have
Healing
been
hands.
designed to drop you guys down to 0 in a single hit.
Okay.
Boy, howdy, am I glad that I moved out of the way. And by that I mean
yep,
under.
so that's the spider's attack. It is going to attempt to move back. We're going to do a contested roll
Yeah,
here.
that's a lot of opportunity attacks. It's risky.
Those are identical rolls, which means that the master is still in control of it. And then I need a dex save from you. As
Absolutely.
he is casting a different spell.
Dex save.
Does that mean these are gonna drop?
That
You
is a
have
dirty
multiple
20.
spells with concentration,
Dirty 20?
depending
That's
on-
No. He is no longer casting the spell that creates these little...
But they
Things?
stay.
But they stay.
Mm-hmm.
So he has dropped the spell that was creating them
Mm-hmm.
and attempted to cast Hold Person on... Oh, sorry, that should have been a Wisdom save. What was the total for Wisdom?
15.
Oh, you suck.
Ha!
Yeah.
DC 15?
DC 15.
Yeah.
Whack.
DC 15 Hold Person. He was going to feed you to the spider.
That's a crazy high DC for that.
So
That's a good snack.
if he'd done that, would that break the Vile Alchemist fire that's now on my hip?
Possibly. But it also would have broken you and the fire on you.
Oh, I'm sure I'd be dead. But it'd be on fire.
But it'd be a glorious day.
With that,
Very sad one.
with the...
Make another deck save.
Yay!
You didn't move.
That's the big spiders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the big spiders.
Big spider didn't move.
Yep.
Wait.
I didn't see the
Yep,
leg from
fails.
this angle.
Right. Holy shit. Okay,
Yes,
11,
yes,
11
yes.
more.
Bitchin'. Fuck it
Yeah,
up. Fuck
it's-
it up.
Leg is entirely engulfed in fire as if the oil sheen of its carapace has lit on fire like it was oil. The leg is that back leg is fully engulfed and like spasming out. And with that, we are going to take a quick break for 10 minutes as we are at the bottom of the round. And when we come back, we will see what's happening with the rest of this fight.
We're
Nice.
gonna die. Is what's
No,
happening.
we're fine.
I
No,
mean,
we're gonna have a unified front to fuck off against the other guys.
Yep.
That's right.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, and we have
And
movement to get
We
stuff
have
up.
light and we have
I'm
fury.
so regretting
Oh, you can just cut us
going
off.
Yeah,
We're
just
not
cut.
saying
And we're back, minus the DM.
Yeah.
He died. Giant
We
spider
ate
ate him.
We ate
gone.
him. We ate him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't see you there. Welcome back to.
And turning it off.
It was a Tuesday where the party is doing really well against some spiders, and then they turned around.
Would you like some spiders with their spiders?
With that, it's Honey's turn. Honey, what do?
He appropriately named.
Oh God. Honey's dumb, but she's not that dumb. She uses, for her action, she uses all of her lay on hands to give her 15 hit points, so she's up to half health.
That is an excellent choice.
Yep. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's what I'm gonna do.
We commend you.
Let's check.
You're a level 4 paladin.
I am a level 4.
We should have 20 hit points of lay on hands.
Fine, I have 20 hit points. I haven't updated that clearly
So
then.
you should be at 21.
21.
Vante.
You're enough hit points to drink.
I'm 2/3 of the way back to health. Or a little under 2/3.
All right.
Is that all you're doing?
That's all I can do,
Movement?
dude.
Okay.
Because I can't move. I can't afford an attack of opportunity.
Is lay on hands an action?
Point.
It
It
is.
is.
Yeah, it is.
Can you move
It's clutch, but it's an action.
more onto his back?
Functionally, Honey is currently like over the head.
I'm
Yeah.
like literally
Just
right
couldn't
here.
position the thing.
Like
Well, yes.
I could go over here, but I think
You'd still
that
Would
part
that
part
count?
of it is
Not
I'm
as
trying to like blind and like
Gotcha.
distract.
Can you shift upward?
I could fly up, but actually I would get out of the spider's range.
And that would be an attack of opportunity.
I think so.
I
So
don't
no.
think you want to get hit by that again.
No.
No, I don't. I don't.
Nobody wants to. Hey guys, there's another one. It's unhurt.
Yeah, I have some ideas.
Okay.
Ranged ones. I mean,
Ashtar, what
no, but
Alright,
here's the idea. We pick up the
Got
casters,
any
we fly way up
grenades?
here, and we just shit on them. Metaphorically speaking.
yes.
Literally speaking.
No. Gross.
I just hide.
You have range. We can pick you up.
Okay.
I'm about to just climb that tree with fucking Typhoon and just have him do his thing.
Yeah. Just flaming sphere at all the things.
I'm just here to protect Typhoon. My good man Ozzy.
So would you say you're a crazy train?
Nice.
I think we have our team up name now.
What you got?
I'm torn between two ideas.
Talk
Sorry.
through it. Let us know what's up.
I have things. Other things with
Yeah, let me
things.
see that player's handbook.
I thought you were gonna ask for my tasty cake.
Ooh, I get it.
I told Grace earlier, I was like,
Uncalled for.
we have the butterscotch ones, and you guys can help yourself to those, because I like them, but not that much. You can't have these, and I was going to offer them to you originally, until I realized that my aunt had specifically bought the dark chocolate ones, because she knows that that's my favorite kind of chocolate. And so nobody's allowed to have them but me.
You mean the right kind of chocolate?
Huh?
You mean the right kind of chocolate?
Well, yes, but also she makes really, really good milk chocolate dipped pretzels.
Sure, but...
And so, like, I can't say that to her or about her stuff,
Oh, I suppose that's fair.
even if it's her tasty cakes.
Sorry, give me a second. Look at something else.
We're filling the time with talking about tasty cakes.
Who could sponsor this show?
I was actually thinking, if we ever wanted to get sponsors, you know what would be a really fucking funny sponsor? Fucking get Merge Dragons on here, because they have started doing events starting on Tuesdays.
Oh
That
my
would be
god.
hysterical.
So it'd be really funny if it's like the first 5 minutes is just Gwen and I being like, how's your camp looking? Good?
Don't make me reinstall that, please.
Oh my god, they just released
Because
Arcadia
I
and
have-
No, you're not allowed to participate in this until you do your turn.
Because I have an emulator on my computer.
Ah,
I can actually stream my-
What you doing?
The thing I want to do, I think, is going to do more harm than good.
As long as it's to them.
will- pull my crossbow back out. No, I'm not. I'm gonna pull out my one vial of alchemist fire and throw it at that spider that's directly under the big spider.
That go down there.
Okay.
Because it's single target, right? Alchemist fire. I'm
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's single target. It basically works the same way as your acid splash.
But because there's a dude riding a dude, I think I can get both.
Yeah, go for it.
Two
Alright.
dudes riding dudes.
So let's just that plus my strength.
It is a
Thrown weapon, so it's
improvised weapon, so it's appropriate mod with no proficiency bonus.
You can use strength or dex.
That plus my strength. Well, that's gonna go well.
What
I have
did you roll?
inspiration.
What did you roll?
What do you think I rolled?
A
One.
2?
A 1.
What? Oh, a 1. Okay.
yeah. That
Well,
was
with the roll of a
But
one.
actually, that's a
Irene.
15.
A 15 is exactly what you needed to hit the small spider,
Yay!
who is larger than about the size of a horse.
The small.
Horses are big.
It fully just
In the lights.
lights up. Roll damage, please.
I don't actually know what.
It's 1d4, but it procs the same way as your acid splash does, so it's at the end of its turn.
It's 1d4? I thought it was 2.
I just looked it up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was very relevant to you, worrying about getting eaten by a spider.
I
and
mean,
becoming
now you've got me second guessing myself, so I'm gonna double check.
Okay, roll
A
1d
tasty-
roll 1d4 for right now, and then if we find out it was 2.
That would be a 4.
Okay.
But it was the end of their turn.
Yeah, it's same rules as that, so it's end of their turn.
You would think when they first get hit with fire, that would also.
But they
There's
can
a
have a
delay
second
as
to
it starts
smother
to,
it.
yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Oh, so my spell was
At the start of its turn. Sorry, at the start of its turn.
Still a delay between
take
your
more
turn and
damage?
their turn.
It's 1d4 and start of turn, not end of turn.
All right. Roll the d4.
4. I already rolled it.
Oh, 4 a second time?
No, just that's what they rolled.
Yeah.
The damage.
Okay. Well, roll it again.
This started their turn.
It's the start of that spider's turn.
But they
No,
only
no
take
damage on
damage.
hit. All damage is at start of turn. No damage on hit.
Oh.
Yes.
That
Weird.
That's what we
doesn't
were
seem
saying
right.
was fun.
Yeah, for fire.
That's not.
You can always DM rule it.
It's because that way it does it right away, but then it's proccing every round. So it's putting a round timer on it, but to put it in a place that makes sense with it hitting and setting themselves on fire.
So the
right
player
away.
doesn't have to remember who they set on fire because that person is on fire and it goes off at their
All right.
turn.
Yeah.
Well,
Regardless,
they're going to
doesn't
run into the darkness. The rest of those spiders are
Do you
just
want
going
me
to. Yeah, you can just remove them.
Oh.
There are
That
all of the small spiders that
Get
are
attacks
here.
of opportunity. by
This
the-
guy
by the
is going to
manatees.
die. This one.
Fuck. I'm trying to get
just-
him. I can't push him back because the spider leg is there. He's got to come out this way. He's got to come out the front. There we go.
Honestly, just remove that and put honey on the table.
No, it's okay. I'm
No.
actually right here.
All of those
so-
guys are going to move forwards, please.
How
I
about
assume to engage any...
To engage, and you can just honestly surround and remove all of the bees that are up there.
Even with 200 hit points.
Yes.
what is these guys' movement in squares?
10 squares.
even the big one?
The big one is 8 squares.
Okay. I'll let the people who are down there actually do the calculating because they look like they're doing a good job at it. Excuse me.
This one heater as well.
Because what's happening is enough of them are throwing nets over the bees to have the bees get caught down, and then you have a lot of advantage attacks with poison. I think actually only the first 4 bees are going to get removed.
This one might actually have a chance because this one.
Yeah.
Can
Just
only...
remove 4 of the bees.
Okay.
And then scatter me some more of these.
Okay, let's remove this one because this one just got surrounded by a crap load of
Yeah,
spiders.
I'm gonna do these 2.
These 2. And I'll take this one out too.
Yep.
Okay. 2 and 2.
I know. I return the bees to you from whence they came. The DM giveth and the DM taketh away, but at least he has not taken just the Irene and Lords.
I tried.
Not them all.
I've been trying.
I will not
In my
make
mind,
jokes.
those spiders ate those bees. You can't
I mean,
convince
yeah.
me otherwise.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's a mess.
They're wrapping them up for
There's a-
later.
Yeah.
It's a doggy bag.
Yeah.
It's a spider bag. But you were in.
Yeah, I was being saved for later.
Still in, technically.
Yeah. Little feet cocoon.
With that, it is Helper's turn. You are on a large spider that is freaking out.
This creature that I am stabbing in the chest, what does it look like?
It looks like a shadow, but with more physical features.
Okay.
So not 2D shadow, but if you took a 2D shadow and pulled it up to 3D, so you can actually see the gradients as the lights on it.
Gotcha.
It's also like squinting a lot in the light.
It's still sort of on the edge of the forest at this point, but it's still bright light
also,
out here.
I'm right here.
Anything outside of the the forest is a sheer line of darkness.
Right.
There's no transition point. Anything
Gotcha.
outside of under the
Rather
table
like the
edges
table.
Indeed.
is in the sunlight.
Gotcha. Okay.
Handy.
In
It's almost like
that
Peter wanted to do this because
case,
it set everything up.
It's like that's the whole reason I wanted the table in there. Is it?
Gotcha.
it shadows things. In that case, kind of want to interrogate him, but that ain't gonna go well with the bees around.
Also with the... Well, you don't see the advancing.
I'm.
I did shout at reinforcements.
And I actually knew there were reinforcements coming already. I just didn't say anything about it and completely forgot about it because that's how
Television.
both me and Televere do.
If this goes away, then I can start advancing on that, and
Yeah.
I have. So
Yeah. So I'm going to just stab this guy again in the face.
Sure.
That's a good move.
You're a monk, so you're
It
not really
is.
wearing armor, are you?
Nope.
What are the rules for offhand attacks, by the way?
It's a bonus action to make an offhand attack, and then I think you don't add your ability score modifier to your
Ability
damage.
or
You
proficiency?
don't add your ability score modifier to your damage. It's just
Gotcha.
the dice on the damage.
Okay. So that will be
So
a
proficiency and everything on the
17 to hit with my rapier.
1 second. He can afford one more cast of shield, which just blocks that.
So I swing my sword to try and, flick the tip across his throat, and it just gets caught up in that webbing.
Yeah.
And then with that, I'm going to item interaction, pull out my sheath, and try and pull my dagger from its sheath and try and stab him in the other side of his neck.
Yeah, go for it. You are looking for an 18.
19.
Nice.
nice.
He's got trash AC, which is why he cast him
Okay,
shield.
4. So I'm just gonna dagger it down into his shoulder for 4 damage and yank it back out.
Yeah. Yep, he's looking pretty rough at this point.
Flat 4, you don't get plus...
Not with offhand.
With
Oh, no,
offhand
yeah,
bonus
sorry.
action
Yeah,
attack.
sorry.
And I'm just gonna lean in as I stab him down. It's like, I told you, your head's coming with me.
Are you saying that in common or undercommon?
Undercommon. I'm
Okay, cool.
speaking a language he knows.
Yeah. Nobody else knows about the threats. Got it.
I don't think we could hear from where we are.
Honey can.
Yeah, none of you speak undercommon.
I can't
Yeah.
speak
but,
it, but I.
I don't think we could hear him.
She knows
say.
I'm talking
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah,
but that's
exactly.
about it.
Oh, he's not looking happy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Thistle.
Cool. Talking's a free action. Dr. Typhoon, where to? It looks like we should clear out those bristles as best we can.
Yeah, let's take care of those first.
Okay. Having seen the briars get up to dodge with the fire, I'm going to light a torch.
Sure, that'll be your object interaction.
That'll be my object interaction. And yeah, so now I've got 9 torches.
If you reach around on me, I'm full of alchemist fire. They're somewhere in these robes.
Where on your
If
body
I-
is the alchemist?
if
fire?
I
Probably
reach
in,
around
like,
on
a
you-
belt or like strapped somewhere around.
I did
there.
say
Okay.
like up to here, so I could
I-
could go like this and get into sort of his pocket.
I'm gonna say you would have to spend an action to get anything out of his pockets. You can get them out with your object interaction.
If you can get them
Okay.
out and hand them to me, I'll throw them. And then with the torch in my offhand, I want to move through to here and light that on fire.
Okay. You're gonna
He's
have to
coming
make.
with me.
You're gonna have to make a dex save when you enter the space next to it.
Well, it turns out that I'm really good at dex
Uh,
saves.
You know what? No. You
Yeah,
have to make a
I'm
dex
the one
save.
who's moving
You. The DC is going to be higher.
because I'm carrying a friend.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. That's a 17.
That is exactly what you needed for neither of you to take a hit.
Set that on fire.
It is gone.
Burn, baby, burn.
And then you can move your guy and do some stuff. That's my full movement and my item interaction. I technically have an attack, I guess?
You've got a bonus action.
I got a bonus, so you're counting that as my attack.
To set it on fire is your attack.
Okay,
Standard
cool.
action.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Bonus action.
I mean, you could throw the torch at another one.
I could throw the torch at another one. I'm worried about spooking these bees. Because that's the closest one. Although that one would give us a clear line of sight of them.
But then you have to light a new one if you want to do that again.
That's true, but that's a...
Item interactions, that's easy.
And I might have alchemist fire.
This is very
Yeah.
late in the game. Can I
Um,
do a bonus action, kind of bonus action? I just occurred.
Sure,
to me.
you know what, I'll throw my thing at the
What is it?
1, 5, 10, 15.
Pointing out
25
the
feet?
enemies to the bees in the other direction.
No, that would be an action on your turn.
Fair.
I will throw the torch.
Sure. That is outside of 10 feet, so you are going to have...
Actually, no, I am going to throw it at that one because that's closer to them and I'm worried about them getting hit when they move this way.
Okay.
So,
Okay. You still have disadvantage on
Yep.
this. It's not a high DC.
that's a 19 and a 20.
Whoa.
And a nat 20?
And a nat 20.
Yeah, that's gone. It's a high enough roll that your torch is still lit in that square.
Okay, can
If you would just put
Here.
this in that
Oh.
square.
That works. So that's
Looks
my
like
lit
fire.
torch. So I can go retrieve that and maybe get that one right next to your trio's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is my action, and I've gotten you closer to sort of some of those brambles.
Yep.
Hopefully. That's my turn.
All right.
Thank you.
It is the Manabee's turn. The Manabees over there are going to do Manabee things. The Manabees over here are going to swarm this spider.
Revenge.
Mana baby,
No.
mana baby.
Oh.
They're dumb. They don't see the stuff.
They're dumb. They are not paying attention. And this spider is looking after
Sorry, it's empty.
all of these Manabees are chomping into it. The spider is looking very bad. Like, very, very bad. I'm going to make a perception roll for them.
These are right on the cusp.
This one comes in. Those are going to move that way. If you would remove one of the spiders over there,
This one.
some of them get hurt by the bees. One of the spiders dies to the bees.
Death by bee.
Do we have the sense that this is the whole hive out with us? Because
This is the majority of the hive that are able to defend
Gotcha.
right now.
okay, so the
there
hive
may
is
be-
not dead.
there may be
if everyone's
more-
dead.
Bees in the hive,
Okay, I mean, there's got to be the queen workers and stuff.
but
Jesus, the queen guy must be freaking massive.
nope,
I mean,
nobody knows what a Manabee queen looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least none of you have ever heard of any knowledge of what a Manabee queen looks like.
Alright.
also relative size. I don't think queen bees are that much bigger than regular bees.
Anyways, with that, it is Dr. Typhoon's turn.
Dr. Typhoon.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
that,
this big spider is looking very hurt. It is like fully missing at least 2 legs.
So let's. Okay, item interaction. You get a note misfire. So, boom. Fish that out of a pocket. Let me see. Do I go with the sure thing or the not sure thing? But then this thing's about to die anyway. You guys have this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, ended the fire with the fire.
Well, these also.
Some of the bees are taking fire damage from the ball.
Because they're down.
Yep.
They appear to be ignoring it in order to hurt and kill this large spider.
Yeah, that thing's. You know what? That thing's. They got this.
That's fair.
We got bigger problems.
Yeah.
They can fly, but they maybe be
I
above
can
it.
only move this flaming sphere.
They're still close enough to it.
6 things off of bonus
Only the two
action.
closest to it are close enough to it.
Can I do something crazy like convert actions or anything like that? Probably not.
You can always do something crazy, but
Well, I just want to be able to move that flaming sphere more than.
I'll give
just
you an
6
Arcana
squares.
check to try if
To
you want to burn your
dash?
action as well.
Yeah.
It'll be concentrate in Arcana check. If you fail the Arcana check, you're gonna have to make a concentration check with a DC of 20 to not lose it.
Ooh.
The Arcana check won't be super hard though.
Just supercharge my flaming sphere. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. It's cool. So.
I want to say your Arcana check DC is 15.
15. All right.
But the concentration check DC is going to be a 20 if you fail.
That's 50-50. That'll work. All right. 10 or higher. Yeah.
let's do it.
Concentrate. Say what? 8.
Oh.
Nat 20, rah, rah, rah.
No. That's a 7. So I lose the sphere.
All right. You'll lose the sphere at the end of one movement of it.
All right. Nah, that's not going to go anywhere useful.
All right.
You can
I guess
kill
actually
the
I'll
spider with it,
Or
or hit the spider with it. One last death charge into the spider.
It'll roll back where it came from originally.
Either that, or we could all just jump on it and let it run away into the forest with us on its back.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm not letting you adopt the spider.
Yeah,
Also,
can
let's
I?
back the way we came. I'm not a fan of being lost in the woods again.
Yeah, here my whole thing. So I clutch the amulet, like throw all my concentration into it to try to go fast that way. Flaming sphere version of me is like, and then just
in the
blows
wrong
up.
direction.
And I'll count that as taking a pot shot at that thing
Sure.
before the end of the round. So
I'll give you it takes out this thorn bramble bush as well.
okay. And dex save from it.
Your dice rolled me a 2.
Nice. That'll teach you. 4 damage.
Which doubled to 8 is exactly enough to kill this thing.
Woohoo!
Woo!
So how do you want to? You get to describe how the large spider dies. The caster on its back is still alive.
It is blown upward and on its side by the explosion of a fire typhoon.
Awesome. Give me a dex save.
I do
Absolutely.
like a fire typhoon.
Oh,
Dex.
He did not do well.
15.
I wager.
a 15 was the DC I'd set for it. You landed just fine. I rolled a 10 for him, who is attached to that, and I can't take him off of it.
And now he never will.
And I'm going to say, because he was very close to being dead as well, he is going to be knocked unconscious.
By a giant spider landing on him?
Yeah.
Well, now you can tie him up and interrogate him if that is what you
Could
want.
you move me over
Back
a little bit?
to where you were.
Yeah.
Ish.
So,
She's gonna move me flat.
There.
this comes off, and we go to Honey.
Cool.
Do you want
Honey is going to take her action to
They were going, so this is one.
channel divinity, sacred weapon, so that next time she tries to hit something, she can add charisma to it.
Okay.
Nice.
And she's going to use her full movement to fly towards the stuff over there.
Here. It'll be a pain to take that off.
So
With your flight, you will not actually
5,
trigger any of those. You're high
10,
enough up the
15,
brambles.
20, 25, 30. So if I put it...
Directly on top of my name.
Nope. I'm just putting it one square up and then I'm over here. That's 30.
And then Ashgar's here.
And yeah, that's my whole
No, sorry, here.
turn, I think.
Okay. Would you like to dash?
Well, I use my action to
Oh, okay.
cast
Ashkar,
Channel Divinity.
what would you like to do?
Run away.
Because I did that.
How far is it to the approaching line of spiders?
About...
Also,
From
what's our line of
you?
sight like with the brambles?
Oh, you can see past the brambles.
Okay, cool.
It's just this, like, shade mist that's creeping out along the ground, and they, like...
I thought it was more
We're on
dark.
like
120
round
feet.
4
Okay.
of
I'm like looking
combat
at that
or
explosion.
5.
I'm like,
Okay.
not what I
A
planned.
bunch of
but
my
that'll
stuff
work.
runs out after round 10, so it's
Yeah.
important for me to get there.
Well,
I mean,
that's
results are
on you to
important.
keep track of.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I was asking you, though.
I think this is round 6?
I think there's, no, I think
5?
we're only in 4 or 5, dude. Like, I think we're lower than that.
We're going to call it 5.
Cool.
This is round 5.
Tell us in the comments who's right.
Get in the com. Which is...
You are to my right, so technically.
I am your right. Handband.
Yeah, I'm gonna run
And, you know, I got to get my right hand band back.
sideways
Like,
and diagonal.
Mercury word,
Yeah.
me word.
Yeah, so I can go between those two.
That one was
And it'll be...
No, that was...
That was my max.
Can I use my bonus action just yell this way and see if any of the bees hear me? Like, I'm not actually trying to persuade
Sure.
them. I'm just yelling
Roll
it.
me a nat 20.
Get their attention. How hard is it to get some bees' attentions?
Nope, that's a 4. That's technically a 9 with my persuasion.
And it'll be at disadvantage, but I'm gonna try to shoot the rider of the spider nearest me.
That guy right there?
Sure, roll it.
Over here.
Wow, that's a great collection of numbers right there. That's gonna miss.
Alright, and with that, something's going to happen. It is the spider's turn.
Oh, do these all go away?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
No.
No.
They're
Spells-
summoned, but they're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Concentration
they
was
have to
broken
be
a while
dealt
ago.
with.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go over here. I need you to scoot over a little bit.
Hi.
So those two are dead.
And this one.
Honestly, I'm not mad that they're all stuck over here, because if we can deal with this, then...
Yeah, we can have one big wave of bees.
I really wish
Except
you
they're
had
about to attack
Fireball
the
right
hive.
now.
Yeah,
They have
Alright.
reached the outside of the hive,
it's a one level
and
away.
more thorns are growing up,
Um,
and enough thorns have started to branch together,
Oh, we're doing this.
and all of a sudden, the undergrowth springs forth. Gwen, if you will get a tile.
I got
panel.
I got you. Go on, I got it.
I'm
That's,
sorry.
yeah, wash your water, but it looks like we're...
Moving.
Yeah.
How does this work?
This just shuffled
Just-
out just a little bit and then down. That's why I wanted to move the water. I think it might need more.
Hold on, let me put this.
Yeah.
As the forest and the darkness have come in significantly towards the hive, additionally, that section of forest is entirely made out of those grasping thorns.
Which
So
means
this is
they're
a cool
impassable.
effect, but I now no longer have visual of the battlefield.
We can just draw a line.
If you scoot over a little bit, can you see?
Yeah,
Do you have room to scoot a little bit?
And then all three of those bees can get lifted off. And Telomere, it is your turn.
You got this.
5, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to run 5, 15, 20, and then try and jump and mantle up onto this bee.
Acrobatics.
That's not where that bee was, and you know it.
13 plus 8, I think, should be enough.
That is plenty.
There?
Nope, it was right behind us. Yep.
Okay. And then I
Show
would
off.
like to bonus action hide. Try and bury myself down into the side of its fur.
Disadvantage. Its fur isn't quite thick enough for this to be easy.
I'm happy to take disadvantage for that.
That was a neat roll.
That's a nat 20 and 11 for a dirty 20.
I'll allow it. With that, I'm assuming that is your turn?
That is my turn. No, before I hide, if I can, standing up, item interaction, Alchemist's Fire, I'm going to yeet it at that one. And see if I can make that go away. Strength?
It's an attack roll.
Dex, then. That is fully cocked. 18 to hit.
Yeah. You hit a stationary object.
Great. And then I'm going to hide. And just
Alright.
slip down into its fur.
And with that, it is Thistle's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna animal handling the ambient bees, but more specifically, I think if I can get the bee that Televir is on to sort of move in this direction, I can get the other bees to sort of start following. I'm gonna animal handling and just be like,
Yeah.
So you know how bees dance to communicate?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what happened last session.
Yes.
That's basically what happened last section.
Was it you who did this last
Yeah,
session?
I think,
it was.
I started with the
Okay.
buzzing, and then she adopted 3 of them specifically.
For advantage?
No. But it is a straight roll instead of disadvantage because the bees are so dumb. And they
Fuck
are
their shit up.
quite
Oh
dumb.
god, that's a 10.
You do have inspiration.
Do you have inspiration? I would like to make this work. That's an 18 plus 4, that's a 22.
What are you attempting to communicate specifically and precisely to these bees in...
The hive is under attack!
5 words. I was going to say 7 words or less. Would you like 2 more words?
Over there.
Get them!
Yes.
All of the bees on this side are paying attention to you.
And I'm bzzing and pointing, and I'm on this side of 90% of them. So if they can't see what's going on
Oh
over
no! You fully
there- Okay.
have commanded the attention.
I hope I didn't sound clip with Anyway.
Probably did a little bit,
And
but it'd be funny.
You are the first person to successfully, truly communicate to mana bees in known history.
Brother Bernard will be so proud of me.
There's some Radagastian wizard out there who's like sitting there with his hive of 3 manabees like, what about me?
I thought you were going to go
Not
the other
like-
way, being like, I feel like somebody's achieving
That
life
mana bee
dream.
by you, Gwen, is dead.
Yes, that's
can't-
I got it.
These mana bees are going to engage.
Are these going to try and dash that way?
These are all going to dash because of your...
Yay.
Did you want to move, by the way?
Oh, fuck, I forgot that I had movement. Yeah, that was my action, so
That's
I'm going to take my full
You don't have to be
movement
super
behind.
accurate with it, just place the clump over there.
Yeah, I move...
They're
Do I
actually
still
going to
move
go
40
up.
feet
and-
unarmed?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're actually
even
going to
carrying
go up and
typhoon?
over and not take damage from most of these.
Why the fuck did we clear a path for them?
Because they're dumb and they would
still
not
have
have
to
gone
go
up
through.
and over if you had not gotten so
That's true.
good of
Because,
a roll.
because you were too awesome.
I'm too awesome.
I imagine you're like buzzing and doing the whole
I like a little,
the bee
a little
dance, which
just like,
if
like,
you've ever seen bee dances, it also involves a lot of butt
There's
shaking.
no- that's
You're
what
like-
I'm saying.
you're
Butt
like,
shaking.
it's hard to
which-
see, but I
Which
am
is
doing
really
that.
funny because you have
No,
a
I'm
person
on-
on
yeah,
your
I'm
back.
I'm on
See,
their
that's what
back,
makes
so
it
I'm
work.
just kind of like, I'm like,
I am
kid, what are you
sorry.
doing? What are you doing?
I am
Like,
sorry. I am a goddamn monk. If you do not think I know how to isolate and shake that booty without moving anything else,
Oh,
you're doing the wrong
that's
monk.
pretty impressive.
I mean, I would say that having something on your back makes it work, because then you got a booty big enough.
He's on my
portion.
back, not my booty.
Well, that's fair.
But
Oh, and then move yourself up.
Yes, please move me 40 feet up, just into the midst of the bees. Bees.
You cleared yourself a path.
I did. I cleared myself a path. Actually, Televir cleared myself a path. Because there were two I would have had to pass between them. But I was going to use an Alchemist Fire, and now I have that to fuck something up next time I get within range.
Yeah.
So that was my turn.
Dr. Typhoon, it is your turn.
It's hard. What's on the other
so
side?
That's gonna be.
Just a lot of spiders, and then there's a leader spider on a medium
square.
I
spider.
do see him.
Another flaming sphere.
Yeah, no, it's
Got a
almost certainly
fireball?
another flaming. And now that's third level.
Flaming Typhoon.
Right.
Flaming Typhoon.
I don't
Flaming
get
Typhoon.
I don't get those until way later. I kind of need to go over to where you guys are.
Yeah, come on
Absolutely.
over.
See what the heck.
Come to others'
Hold on,
cardboard
and
there.
Yeah, I know I put it there. I
Here.
haven't dealt with it yet.
Oh, okay. I'm like there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, actually, I can just put it right up there since it's 60 feet. That's 12 squares, right?
Yeah, you should be able to cast it here.
I am
Yeah.
checking the time.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't see it. There's
Yeah,
glare
we're
in the
doing
way.
that. We're hand me the sparkly red one again.
Here is Flaming Typhoon.
Yep, I respawn flaming typhoon right here.
Love Flaming
I
Typhoon.
want to go into the water too.
This is a good combination, and I'm digging it.
Yes, I'm digging this.
I'm digging the fucking control we're laying down.
Yeah. Who runs the oldie barter town? We do. Master Blaster.
All right.
What was the fucking name somebody gave us earlier?
Crazy train.
Crazy Train.
Crazy train.
So we are approaching time. Do we want to try and get one more round in, or do you guys want to pick up with this?
One more round and we will be in the melee.
active combat.
Yeah.
This is
A really excellent break.
All right. And the best part about doing this underneath is we can leave this here.
no, we can't. There's a thing. We can't recover that.
Can I ask, what is on the top of the log? Because this
It's
is
just a piece of bark.
Okay, it's been driving me crazy. I've been looking at it and I'm like, I keep meaning to ask about it.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh,
I thought
actually,
it was significant.
We should have said this hive is built around the base of a tree like mud wasps. Tree.
Yeah, I mean, they watched last episode.
Yeah, but did you remember?
They're binging.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Clearly.
There's nobody who's watching.
There's
this.
nobody who's watching episode to episode.
Oh, buddy.
That hurts,
Look,
but
we
true.
have 20 people. We've got 4 views on our last video.
We had 4 views on our last video?
Yeah, there are 4 views on our last
Nice!
video.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you guys. Yeah, thank you whoever watched this. Even if it's us.
It's us.
Womp, womp,
It's
womp.
probably me because I go through and check the quality when I do the
Well, you're
Oh,
one.
nice.
labeling.
You don't check it 4 times, right?
Depends on if I do part of it in the evening. And
I
part
will
of it
say
in
I
the morning.
sometimes watch the last 5 minutes to just catch up.
How's everyone doing, by the way?
I'm at 33 out of 39 hit points. I'm
I'm at-
feeling fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I
at
am
21
unwounded.
out of 37.
I'm
Yeah,
at
not bad.
16.
we're doing great over
You're
here.
a
This
power
team
team.
up is
I'm-
doing great.
I'm at 34 of 35. The one I took was from not you fucking around last time.
Oh, yeah, that was
Oh,
really
you should
funny.
watch it because it was pretty
Oh, yeah, I
funny.
should.
good.
Watch
I am
that
actually,
episode.
however, not going to have the table go. I think my wings are just slightly too
Yeah,
high and they
I was
will
gonna
be
do
hit.
that.
Oh, absolutely.
In that
Um,
case, I'm going to lift this out of here.
yeah.
Very carefully.
It.
Wow, you could see the table move when you lifted that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's only half ply on the bottom.
Damn.
Alright.
So no burying people in there.
No.
Okay, good to
Are
know.
we still live?
We are.
We are still live.
We are still alive.
Yeah.
We are.
So,
It's time to
closing
change
notes.
that.
Sorry, I mimed flashing the cameras.
Closing notes, barring any other hiatus, we will be back in 2 weeks, yet again.
Mhm.
And we love you guys for watching, and
Yeah.
we're very excited to finish
Thank
this
you and good
content.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Thank you,
Thank
and
you
good
and
night.
good night. I suppose I need to like find the
It is
button, don't
great
I?
to be back. It's so good
It's
to be
so
back.
good.